How is it going, guys? Wait until some people come on. It's been a little while since I've streamed anyway. A little while. Not too long though. Wow, about a week. So work has been really busy. Let's get some stuff. I'm waiting for you dudes to come on and chat and stuff like that. Coast. How's it going, Silverbud? Hello, Calderun. Multidroid 111. How's it going, dude? Swedish Does Plastic. You made it. Swedish Does Plastic. I think it's the first time you've been like on directly before I've even done anything. How's it going, dude? Helen Shaw as well. How's it going? I'm doing good, Multidroid. Not too bad anyway. Just a bit tired. Been a pretty long weekend. Pretty long week last week. It's really just busy work-wise. How's it going, Benjamin Rose? Got Insane Ninja 501. Cluck Salad. How's it going, Cluck Salad? It's been a while since I've seen you as well, Cluck Salad. I think the last time... No, I must have replied in the comment or something since I did your mention that review ages ago. So Epic Gaming, Ryan Kirkwood, how's it going, dude? Travis Plays. Yeah, not too bad, Silverbud. We're just going to try and get a little bit further with the whole thing. Right, Corsica. Escape. Just finished the reenactment. Okay, that's good. Star Wars Rebel Fighter Pilot GC. Very cool name. There you go. That's what I want. Again, guys, tell me if the music's too loud or whatever. So what about the server? I don't know what I'm going to do about the server. I'm not sure if I should keep it or not. I'm currently in this kind of like halfway state if I should even keep it or not, because it's really difficult because I want to have plots and stuff like that still working, and it doesn't really work with mods so well. Just like, what do we do, you know? So it's kind of a bit. I don't know, I might just make a general video about that and chat with you guys about it or something. So Benjamin Rose, wish me luck on revising for my last 12 GCSE exams. Good luck, sir. Good luck, Benjamin. Hope you do really well. So just try and... The thing about revising is, or the way that I do it, which has worked because I used to suck at it, right? And the only way that I worked with doing it is, like, you get your subjects in front of you, turn them into bullet points, and literally as many bullet points as you need. And then what you do is you just randomly select one of those bullet points and talk about it. And then each time you can make the bullet point shorter. So say if it's like history of World War II, Germany and Poland or something like that, and you weren't able to talk a lot about it, so you have the bullet point and then you have little sub-bullet points when you start knocking those off until you don't need them anymore. That's the way that I do it. Maths, just practice maths. It's horrible. And French, just... yeah, if you're doing French, it'd be horrible. Someone's droid 111. Did you miss anything big in the last stream? I don't think so. Not too sure. We got Calderon, by the way, Gurch77, if you wanted. Cool, how's it going, Gurch? Hopefully you've got all your stuff sorted on World Painter now, hopefully. If not, give me a shout in the comments now and I'll try and answer some of those questions, because it's really difficult to do on Twitter, whereas if I'm showing you, it's so much easier. Yankees stream, how's it going? So you love my products, thank you, man, that's cool. So I've got... Going to watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2 today, Swedish Does Plastic. Very cool. That'll be very good. I hope you enjoy it. It is pretty damn good. Alright, I'm just going to get some pictures and stuff together for what we're kind of going to be doing. I don't know if I want that so much. Where's the other picture? That's the one I want. But yeah, we'll see. Right, what else we got? Ryan Kirkwood's only got 3 GCSEs left. Good luck with the last 3. It feels great when you're actually done with them. It's absolutely brilliant. How's it going, Large Entertainment? Cool. Hello, we've still got Volton Max. How's it going? I never smile. Of course I do every so often. Am I British? Yeah, totally. Right, so what I've done off camera, I'll kind of go through it again as usual. There's a couple stuff that I've done off camera, and there's a reason for it. I've started doing the cave layers, and they take so long to render, just to try them out. So the one that I did over here, which there's like a little cave layer on this green blob, right? Underneath this, it took 8 minutes just to do this little box here, and I'll show you what it looks like. So cave layers, I think I'm going to have to do completely off camera, because then I can just do a load of stuff, trial it out, and like I have to wait 10 minutes until I can actually see it to see if it works. It's really annoying. How's it going, Cage Gamer DK? So Benjamin Rose says it would be really cool if you do a live stream where you play with fans on Hunger Games, for example. I did that in the past. If you have a dig through my old videos, you'll see those. I kind of want to start that up again, actually, because that was really fun. We used to just like randomly do it on Twitch. Those were in the days of Twitch. I used to do that, but it was really cool. Hunger Games, actually, we never won. I don't think we ever won as a team. And there was like 8 of us, I think, that were on it. Yeah, it was rubbish. Because we were too big of a group, so we couldn't we didn't spread out to get all the good loot. Instead, we just stayed as a group with no weapons or no gear, so it was just terrible. So, but yeah, we can do that again. Yeah, so if I show you guys this cave, I'll show you what we got. I'll show you what we got. So Barak, how's it going, Barak? It's going good. Right, I'm going to turn off shaders because we actually need to. Could you make a big Moria Dwarven type cave? Says Multidroid. Yeah, I've kind of got. I haven't got any pictures. I wish I'd taken some pictures actually. I'll kind of. I don't know if I can show you. I don't know how long it'll take. I'll see if I can load it up because I've got one up here. These are quite interesting. These are like lava caves, so there's like a big, it's big open cavern type thing where I'm going to do a dwarven city. So it's got lava at the bottom, but it's also got these deep, what I call deep roads. If you ever played Dragon Age, the Dragon Age Origins, that's got like the deep roads, and I always like that kind of joining caves that go under other caves. This one does rip through the surface, so I'm going to do a little bit of patching, but it's like literally a couple blocks, so I couldn't be able to move it. But yeah, we've got these big open caves that all join together, and they all join into this network. So we're going to have some dwarven kingdoms that are connected together by these deep road type things. And it's whether we actually go across to here or not and join into these or not, I don't really know. I kind of want to keep them separate a bit, but we'll see. SpeedGamer0922, did I watch the FA Cup final? No, I'm not a football fan at all. Not even in the slightest. All the people in my office are, but I can't stand it. I don't know why either. It's weird. I mean, Cornwall, the place that I live in, is not really that big for football at all. We don't really have a team or anything like that. We're just about to build a stadium. It's because I'm in a medieval weird little world, so that's why. Right, anyway. Finally, you can watch a stream because most of them start at midnight. Yeah, this one should be. It's probably going to be a little bit of an extended stream because I haven't streamed for a little while. Then this one will be a little bit a longer stream. Hopefully, that's the plan. Right, so this is what's it called? Grotto. That's the one. So taken from Skyrim and stuff like that. I thought it'd be really cool to build or to make a cave layer that is a grotto. Which you can now do, which is awesome. So I'll probably do a tutorial on this. The only problem is when you do, I'll kind of go through what I've done actually, because it wasn't as easy as I thought it was. So with the grotto, it's got a fixed depth, and you've got a fixed level for the floor, but the floor has got a variation range of 16 blocks. But that 16 blocks is over, it's a scale of 500. It's not got any roughness, so it's smooth hills. So that's how you get smooth hills into it. But the problem with it is that you get these weird, it's like the walls from the outside of this, right? They can come in. Now you can do it. You can make obviously smooth hills with it going from this wall, and you can make the wall curve in. And the way that you do that is with, where is it? Bottom width, and you can actually extend that. But I didn't want that. I wanted it to still be quite sharp. So you get these weird bits like this. So you can kind of might be able to build cave entrances and things like that. And you wouldn't get this if you did that. So you get these really strange little areas, but I think it's quite cool. So Silverbird, will I make the turbits someday? Maybe. I don't know. I kind of need to get back into the shipbuilding because I need to, but for that I need to get back into building a dockyard and stuff like that. That's what I really want to get into, and then I think I'll expand on that after I've shoved my ships in. Or do a battle fleet or something. I don't know. I want to kind of make it part of the world. So yeah, but yeah, I quite like it. I quite like this. I think the only thing I'm going to do is put in. Yeah, I think I am. I'm going to put in crystals and stuff like that. I've started doing this in all my grotto-y type things. Unless you want purple. So I'm trying to, at the minute, get different crystals to appear in different places of the map. So if it's like you would have to collect them. So we've got obviously red crystals up in this bit. We've got green crystals in here, like green and lime green. Yellow ones? Did I put any in there? Let's have a look. Darkstone cave, darkstone. No, I didn't. No, I didn't do that. So I didn't put any in there. So we got green, and we got green and red and blue. Obviously, we got them in the ice cave over here. We've got some. So we need to think about where we're gonna have the other ones. I think another green one here, but purple maybe. Maybe we could put purple in these grottos. Would that look good? Let's try it. Purple and blue. Make it a little bit different one. Do you want purple and blue? I just want to make it look a little different, so if you know, it would be like you're collecting them. I might just do this one as purple. Right. Right, get onto that. Back that. So, all you have to do for this is really easy. We won't be able to see it, that's the problem, I won't be able to try it out. But the ceiling, we've got that material there, so all I do is edit that material, but I don't actually edit it. I like take a snippet of it, using the snipping tool. So, grab that, shove it on the other screen, cancel that, then I do a new layer, because this then makes like a new local layer. It's quite good. And I just copy it, so I got 1, kind of 3 I think it was. New material, which was 231, come on 10. And then we had 234, come on 2. And then finally we had 1412, column 4. Like that. Now the occurrences that I've got on this are a little bit different, so I'm going to just tweak these as well. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, I'm going to have it on the other screen. All I was going to do is, because I've got the occurrences on this layer here that I'm copying it from like 600, 300 and 100. So I'm just going to switch that over, so that it's all like the same. There we go. So I will check the chat in a second, guys. Sorry, I'm getting behind at the minute. It's always difficult when I'm looking cross screens, because usually if I look on this screen, I'm looking at your comments. So that's why I'm reading them. And obviously it'll be a bit behind for you guys, but that's the way it is. Right, there we go, that'll do. So we don't want to call it stone, we don't want to call it that, we want to call it white rock crystal. That's going to be purple crystal, so we're going to do it purple. And that's that. That's pretty sorted. But yeah, so what we should then get next time we do this is like, you know, just randomly, just like the big crystals and stuff. And it should make it look a bit more magical. So, it'll be quite interesting. I'll just make it look a bit more coloured. Colourful. There we go. Right, I'm going to catch up on comments. So, Vargri, where did I get my inspiration from? Lord of the Rings and Skyrim and The Witcher 3 now, actually. I've started playing that, finally. It's got some very cool stuff going on. There's bits that I don't like in The Witcher 3 and bits that I do, like terrain-wise. So, it's interesting. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this grotto anyway. I think I'm just going to like punch through a couple of holes and probably manually make a like entrance. I just don't like how this weird stone thing happens. It's so strange. It takes it from the wall. I think it's it trying to figure out the walls or whatever. It's just a bit strange. But yeah, we go. Right, so somebody asked about the kind of like dwarven-y ones. Right, so we're going to go for here. And I'm just going to render out this, and then I can chat to you guys for a bit as well. It'll be quite nice. So I'll show you a bit of the deep road as well. What I've called a deep road anyway. Where it cuts through. Right. Oh. So Ryan Kirkwood has got economics, English and Chinese left on his GCSEs. Chinese? I didn't know you're teaching Chinese. That's learning Chinese. That's good. Very good. But it's a difficult as hell language. I've only tried to learn Mandarin. My god, was that difficult. Oh. So. God. And Benjamin Rose has got 2 chemistry, 2 biology, 2 physics, 2 English language, 2 history, 2 maths, calculator. Good luck with all those. That sounds more normal. So I'll be alright. It's not too bad. Once you've done it, it'll be done. So Multidroid 111, what about a cave filled with big mushrooms and stuff, something like Black Reach? No, it's not too hard to make. We can do one of those. We probably won't be able to do it on this this thing, but what I will do is I'll mark it on the map. As soon as this is rendered, I'll mark it on the map to have like a big mushroom cave, like a mushroom grotto, I guess. So we can do that, absolutely. Ah, dear. Gonna do some more revision. Good luck, Benjamin Rose. So Jack Glennass, are you going to do more Star Wars? Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I want to get back into it. I want to finish off this medieval map because then I can release it to you guys and we can start like chill building on it. At the minute, the only way you can get through like a big world painter map is just by chaining it and just putting in a huge amount of hours. That's what I'm having to do. Once that's done though, we can start like just doing random chill episodes and little bits of Let's Builds, and I'll get into more of a regular routine again and I can get back into the Star Wars stuff. But I kind of want to do some Star Wars maps as well. That's quite quick, because it hasn't got the... I've noticed that if you use the custom layers in... Right, so I'll show you the difference between these two before we go into it. This is the Darkstone Cave, and this has not got any floor layers. No floor layers. Whereas the Darkstone Grotto, so same kind of thing, has got 2 floor layers, and it'll take like 5 minutes extra just for one thing. It's nuts. Right, so we're going to dive into this cave and then we'll go into this one. And this is the kind of thing that I've got for my Dwarven stuff. I don't know if it's right, so we'll see that. Show you guys this quickly. Right. Last Antonio always gets so surprised when a comment goes through because it's on the side of my screen. Does it? Alright. Yeah, I've never actually watched like a stream on my mobile or something like that, but apparently it's quite different. Right, so this is the big Dwarven cave that I got. There we go, just load it up. This is the only way to do it. Load it up properly. This is the big one. It's huge. It's pretty much just a mountain hollowed out. And it's really spiky and really dark stone. A lot of blue schist because because of the Dwarven blocks that are like blue schist. Oh, so I'm trying to get comfortable. Where are they? Advanced ones? Yeah, all of these ones are like dark stone and stuff like that, so it kind of makes sense to go with this. You know? I think, anyway. I think it'll work quite well. So that's what we've got here. We've got like a big thing. I've not done too much with it because I could have done something where like the middle of it, I then leave the middle with this cave layer and then you cut through with another cave layer, but it does not warp well. It's actually better to do it with world edit. It's actually better to do it with. Right. Clark Seller says, hey Dakar, do you scale your ship's aircraft? No, they're all 1-to-1. So I do 1 block is 1 meter because your Minecraft character, here we go, like, it's about 2 blocks, which is about 2 meters. It's just under, it's about 1.9, which is kind of normal-ish. It's actually bigger than normal, but it's the closest thing. I know that some people do like 1 block is 1 foot, which is quite big. But the problem with Minecraft is you've got to scale stuff a little bit bigger. It's something I didn't do, so all my ships and my planes are all 1-to-1, but actually my houses are bigger. There is about 1.5, so, you know, like 1 block is... No, not 1 block. What am I trying to say? It's the other way around, I think it's like... Yeah, I just make it bigger. It'd be like 75 centimeters is 1 block in my head for those kind of things. So, shoulder... 108, how do you do rivers right? Nick Goss has got a really... So Serena Capuchin's got a really good tutorial on rivers. I definitely recommend checking that out. Where is this going? Right, so... I'll actually link it to you guys, because it's really good. I did one ages ago. Like a really old one. But Nick actually goes over it a little bit better. So let me... If I do share, and yeah, it starts at 0. I think, or do I not need to do that? There we go. If I paste that, if you check that out, that'll teach you how to do proper rivers. My quick way of doing it, so I can show you guys. There we go, Nick. I've already sent a link to your video for rivers because this dude just asked about rivers. Pretty much just what's it called? Ground cover layer, or is it custom? Yeah, ground cover layer. Set this onto water. And thickness and your width and your shape and all that kind of stuff. But Nick goes over it in real detail. Definitely do. Nick does go over 2 different brushes for it. Definitely recommend it because it does not look right if you don't use 2 brushes. So that's the way it goes. Right. So Liza just pops up on the left side. That's weird. Every time there's a comment. That's weird, isn't it? No, it is to me anyway. So, still waiting on the standalone mod download. Yeah, yeah. I'll do that at some point, I'm sure. Maybe. Right, so, yeah, so we've got these big caves. And then these are the deep road type things. There is weird random blocks, that's just going to happen. But it's like weird shaped things that go in here. So I tried to make them like a bit strange. And there is, at some point, it cuts through the roof. Or maybe not on this one. I think this one's where it gets really close. It might not actually be this one that it cuts through. But then this will go all the way under the ground, which I quite like. And it will eventually go into another cave. So I quite like that about it. I think it's quite cool and quite funky. So yeah. But then we'll have like another thing going on here, or whatever. But yeah, that's how it's going. That's what I've done for those caves. I don't know what you guys think. So Sambi, will there be a download after it's ready? Absolutely, totally. Yeah, it will be. I don't know how much more there is, Nick. By the way, there's not that. I don't know. I mean, it takes a little while to load now. There's quite a few caves that I want to do. We've got some grottos, but they take so long to load out. It's like 8 minutes just to like test this one. But we've got different grottos around here. Like cave network we just had a look at. There is a goblin cave actually. This one's quite interesting. So let me have a look at this. Show you guys this one. Oops. Goblin cave is quite good. It's yeah, actually the goblin part of it, I actually completely extended this area. Totally extended this area actually. Like the goblin bit, I just kind of went a bit nuts with it. So yeah. The frog, will the map be available for download? Yep. Digital Ink, how's it going, man? By the way, your stream a bit early. Bit early? Yeah, it's earlier than I usually go. So it's about 12:30 here in the UK. So there you go. Alright. Rooted Plot loves my Star Wars videos. Cool, thanks, man. I quite like the Star Wars stuff. It worked quite well with Minecraft. I want to get back onto it. I want to build a bigger Corellian Corvette. I think that's probably going to be my next big ship. Be a 1-to-1 scale, and then we'll try and do an interior, like it's a little series or something. Or like a stream series, and we'll just try to build it. But I'm not really too sure, because Battlefront 2 has got like an interior of it. If you've ever played Battlefront 2, like the original Battlefront 2, not the new one that's going out, has got an extra map on it, 10-5. 10-4, I always say 10-5, it's 10-4. It's got one, but we'll see how it's going. Yeah. Will you add above ground? Yeah, shoulder, there's shit tons. All the stuff above ground's already done, like almost all done. Yeah, above ground is just done, pretty much. There's a couple bits and bobs I need to tweak, and there's a couple islands I need to create. So one for my Roman stuff. But yeah, what I did with this, you know, I was planning on having the goblin stuff over here. I've now moved this like outcrop of land in the snowy bits, because I was thinking about it, and if we've got like human kingdoms down here and up here and stuff like that, then it's kind of like they've been pushed out onto this bit, and they're kind of closer to the orcs then. So there's like a trade between the goblins and the orcs, a bit anyway. They don't like each other, but it's kind of an uneasy alliance is what I'm thinking. So yeah. Cool. Thank you very much, Rooted Plot. Thank you for popping on. How's it going, Dylan Dixon? Right. So, yeah, let's have a look at this. So this is the new one. Obviously I've not got oh yeah, the fjords are still horrible. I can't be arsed with fjords. Really can't. Right, so this is like the obviously it's without shaders, so it doesn't look as epic, but these are the kind of like Iron Mountains. I don't know what I'm going to call them. Something, the Goblin Mountains, an area around here. So it's quite interesting. It's quite weathered. It's quite spiky. That's the idea of it. And the other thing that I've done with this that's a little bit different, oh, if I can fly up, is there's like a crater in the middle. So I'm kind of planning to make like a goblin hold or something on here, and then it comes out into this bit. So they've got like this area where it can't be seen by like the scouts of the south. So the western, whatever western kind of like people have got, they can't actually tell that there's any goblins. They know that they're inside the mountain, but they don't know that they're outside or whatever. So they're going to be like up here in like a camp. That was my idea of this anyway. Yeah, we'll see. Got to go to school. It's a, oh, it's a Monday, but it's a bank holiday Monday. That's why I've not got work. It's quite good. Still thinking about making a tropical island place? Yes, I am, Multi-Droid. That's probably going to be down here in the Caribbean. The Caribbean. So that's where that's going to be. But we've got to do the Roman one next. That's the next big thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with that like Caribbean type thing. Oh, what's gone? Disappeared then. But we'll see. How long does it take for the whole world to export overall? I reckon it'll take a couple days. If I'm honest, I think it will take a couple days. Whoa, okay. There we go. Kind of glitched out a bit then. Right, let's load it up. God damn it, that's quite far away actually, isn't it? Didn't realise, I thought it was a little bit closer than that. But yeah, this is the Goblin Cave type area. Really, it's just like an underwater lake, and the rock does change. I've got the natural andesite, dolomite, hardened clay, and I think I've got grey clay, grey roof tiles apparently, but it's just grey clay, and that seems to work quite well to make like a muddy kind of Lord of the Ringsy, hobbity kind of thing. But it's got quite a few little underwater lakes, so I quite like it, and it's quite spiky. So you can kind of like, I don't know, I can kind of imagine grabbing a load of wood and just working my way across all these bits. Have we got any wood? Here we go. Guess we have to do like this now, do we? Weird as hell. But you know, like it's got quite a lot of places to then do your whole joiny type things. Not like this. But you know what I mean. So then you do that, and then you'd like start knocking it all down and stuff like that. Or whatever, you know. You guys could play around with it, but you know, you could then imagine like this whole network going around the whole cave thingy and that kind of stuff. So that would be quite interesting. Right. Anyway, Silverbird, have you thought about reading the old signs? Maybe some of the tanks. Yeah, when I get onto like a proper military base, I'm gonna redo all those. Definitely. But I quite like this bit, like this center part, because of the like volcano-y bit that we've made, that kind of like crater. It makes these really weird areas that you just kind of like run into and go around. But it goes around in a circle, so I quite like this. So yeah, it's quite good, I think. Right. So Nick Goss is in at work today, 3 to 11. 3 to 11, really? Sounds horrible. So we got that. We also got the fire caves. Pretty much it. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. Right. Do you know any videos that show you how to edit the resources thing? Yeah. So resources. There's two different ways you can kind of do it. If you do export, you can actually see the resources here, and you can do resources everywhere. You can then edit all these, and you can edit all the different layers and stuff like that, and where the blocks appear. If you've got modded resources, so say you've got a copper ore in your mod, or whatever like that, you can do it with a custom layer, so you can actually do add, and it's custom underground pockets layer. So say, for instance, we wanted, I don't know, have we got any? Let's just go with something really stupid. We wanted leaves to appear underground. You'd just like click that, do an OK, and then you can paint it, really. That's from what I understand. From what I remember, anyway. And you can do that, yeah, there you go, levels and occurrence in percentage and all that kind of stuff, and you can just add it in. That's pretty much it. Take a night vision potion. Oh, I can never be bothered with those, because as soon as you reload it again, it's gone. Yeah. How's it going, Hunter Gaming? I'm going to call you Hunter Gaming with a 3 in it. But there you go. Recently completed the 120th scale Star Destroyer. Yeah, cool. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, those Star Destroyers. They really are. They really, really were a pain in the ass. But it's good once it's done. I think, anyway. Right, I'm going to get rid of some of these things. Water and ice. I quite like the ice layer. Icebergs, I think I killed those off completely now. So I don't think they really work. Glacier, I don't really mind seeing. Oh, and clouds, I forgot about that. Large river, I do want to see that. And lava river. Oh, Nick, I started doing a lava river as well. But I haven't actually painted it anyway yet. So I've not been doing very well on it. At least I don't think I have. I can't really remember. But I think that's a custom layer instead. Yeah, that's magma instead. So I might... I was looking at it the other day and I was thinking where can I actually do it naturally. And I might end up just doing it by hand because it is a bit of a pain in the ass. Because I don't want to really smooth out the terrain. I want to keep it quite rough and make it look like it's flying over. I don't know. I'll see about it. Yep. Dylan Dixon, which monster do I have today? This is the Lewis Hamilton 44 Monster Energy. It's a bit weird. I think it tastes like bubblegum like bottles, you know, cola bottle type things. You know, they're like little sweets. I think it tastes like those. I think anyway, but we'll see. Cool. How's it going, Khalid Spade? And we've also got the Shaman 69 who's also joined us. How's it going, guys? Could you do a set of live streams of Scarif? Jesus Christ. I don't know. Is the answer to that one. I mean, I think it'll be a pain in the ass to do Scarif. I think it really will. Can you not? Do you not think it would be? I think it would be. Why can't I see the annotations now? Why have they disappeared? That's so weird. Oh, no. I know what that means then. I did this, actually. I noticed this the other day. I did it with geezers. Whenever I painted... This is actually geezers. Because I remember I had a look at like some of the hills or something like that. Not hills, something. I actually painted like words in geezers. It was really, really weird because it appeared all across my map. So freaking weird. So strange. Right, so what I'm thinking anyway is we're going to make some like Corsica type Roman area type thing with yeah, so like that kind of rocky colour with that kind of coast, because somebody asked for that coast with like these layered places for stuff. I'll see. But I also want something else from Corsica. Where is it? Yeah, so I quite like those hills. They're quite nice. But where is it? 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 I don't know, I can't find it. There is somewhere a really nice picture of this epic... I think if I just type in Corsica, maybe. Maybe that, I think it's that town. Yeah, with that weird rock on it. That's what I think it is. So have a look anyway. Corsica. That's the one. There we go, that's the one that we want there. This kind of land here, that's what I kind of want. So I kind of want to mix these two together a bit, like that kind of coastline with like rocky hills on one side or something, and have like this bit here. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see. So Cluxar, does anyone know how to use World Edit with DC blocks? It's the same as if you're going to use it with Conquest, any type of mod, right? So I'll show you. It's easier to show you. So say if right, we've got an extra block. No, we've not got. There we go. Natural andesite. This is a mod block. You can tell it because it's got Conquest under, you know, stone full. Grab a tool with World Edit and do tool info. Whoops, not ingo, info, and then right click it, and that's the actual ID. So when you actually like paste stuff, so if you then wanted to use a brush, for example, you can then do BR sphere 219 colon, and you can see this bit down here. That's your metadata, so 7. And you just do your normal stuff, and then you can actually do it there. There you go, and that's that mod. So same with that. You can do the same with DC blocks mod. You can do exactly the same with it. So exactly the same. Anyway, there we go. Spencer Gavin, will I ever get back into tutorials? Yeah, I just need to finish this. Dominic says Monac, have a job interview in 20 minutes. Good luck, man. You'll do fine. Go chill out. That's the best thing to do. Corfu as well. You want me to have a look at Corfu, Nick? Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, there's some good stuff on it. It's too white. Yeah, again, that's nicer actually though. That's nicer as well. I like that. So there's bits of this I like as well. Very nice. It's all better than the UK, isn't it? Yeah, I like this. There we go. Try to add in Mayon Volcano? Never heard of that one, Digital Ink. What's that one? Yeah. It just the problem with it is it doesn't look like a volcano. Even though it is a volcano. That is totally errable though, isn't it? You know what I mean? Oh, it's just like the Lonely Mountain. Quite like it though. I do like it. Right, so we need to, anyway, kind of map out what we're going to do here a little bit. Because at the minute I'm not really too sure. I know that I wanted a big island. I know that this one's kind of big, but it's not. I kind of want this to be like bigger than the weird Japanesey island that we got over there. So we'll have a look. Right, custom brushes, and we're going to grab. I might even grab that one. It's like a glacial one. Just do out or below 40. Just to raise it 10 blocks out of the ground. So you don't want to have it like really high everywhere. Let's try and do this anyway. Block throw just on the stream. What am I putting today? This is going to be the Roman island. I think it's going to be today. But I've kind of showed off some of the other stuff that I've done as well, which is been quite good actually. It's been quite fun. Been quite good. There we go. Starting to emerge now. It's laggy, isn't it? It's worse than it's been in a while. I think it's because I'm streaming. We're going to put a little time like Little Rock. I don't know, we could do, Nick. We definitely could. Or we could put a big town. It depends on if I can get it onto a server, because I'm still not sure if I actually want to keep the server now, because it's the whole plot review thing. It's gone, so it's kind of like, I don't know. It's too expensive, so I've got to have a chat with you guys about it at some point. Boracay for a beach, please. Okay. Have a look. Boracay. Never heard of that either. Boracay. Yeah, I did just copy your stuff. Yeah, the problem with that is it doesn't work so well for Roman. But that can work for... the thing is, it's too flat for me anyway. Go away, AVG. Actually, you probably didn't see that because it's behind my face. Yeah, it's too flat for me. For building. But... oh, it's nice, but it's just too flat. I want less flat stuff. Whoops. Do not want to do that too much. I want it a little bit to like kind of join up the land a bit. Make the underwater stuff a bit more interesting. Right, how big is that then? That's quite big, but it's not big enough. The thing is, we can bring it pretty much up to here. Because the water just continues on. It doesn't like disappear or anything like that. And we're going to cut into it anyway. I've got to think about where I'm going to have that piece of land as well, like what it goes across. As if I have it on this side or not. You know. There we go. I'll bring this out a bit as well. Try that. Right. What program are you using, Jamie Gaming? This is called World Painter, and it does exactly what it says on the tin. It is a world painting program, so you can just paint like stuff, terrain, and all that kind of stuff for Minecraft. It's really good. It's a really good tool. I love it. And it's getting updated quite a lot as well. There you go, do something like that. So that looks like a crazy big blob. But that should be enough space-wise for us to build a really big Roman civilization, since like the modern city and stuff like that can kind of like fit onto there or something. This is going to be really massive. But I kind of want to make it massive because of it's got to have its own mountain range and stuff like that. So Yep, there will be a world download when it's ready. Absolutely, man. Totally. As soon as it's done, pretty much it'll be up. The plan is that I'll put it up and I'll put it up out below 50. I might actually want to do it to like 50. Yeah, 50 instead of 40. I want to make this one a bit stronger. Yeah, the plan is for me to upload it and then later on that evening we do a stream on it and I'll start building on it and we'll kind of like share stuff through Twitter. Sort of building and how it's all looking and all that kind of stuff. That's the plan anyway. That is the plan. Right, so I'm going to have this. Alright. This might be a little bit higher, I think. So what I want to do is try and have a river come from up here and actually feed into like down here. So we kind of like want to have cliffs or something like that and have hills on each side, maybe? I don't know. I'm not too sure actually how it's going to work. Alright, there you go. So that's quite rough and then we'll have a bit of a cliff on this side as well. There we go. That's better. Right, what we'll do is I'm going to use some of the brushes I've already created, I think, just to see what it looks like. Sandstone gravel. And that'll be... actually, we need to reset the terrain first. Because obviously at the minute it's quite weird. So at least put the beaches in naturally as well. And I've got quite a bit of biome work as well to do on this map, I just remembered. It's kind of annoying. And sorry dudes, I'm behind on the comments again. This is what happens whenever I start getting properly into it. Into like doing stuff. Okay, so there's not really that many cliffs or anything around this bit. Is that smooth sandstone or rough sandstone? We'll go smooth, I think, because that's what I kind of use for... Oops, don't want that. That's what I use for the other stuff. The other one, last time, the Sank Reporter thing. We could technically just bring in Sank Reporter, that could work, but not too sure about it. We need to do a coral reef as well, I want to do that on this map. So that's going to be fun. Right. This will probably take quite a while to render, I expect. I'll see. Okay, right. Ugh. So, Digital Ink from the Philippines. If you don't know why that's suggesting that stuff, yeah, that's cool, man. Philippines is good. It's definitely going to work for the tropical stuff that I'm planning on doing, because the Philippines has got so many little islands and like little inlets and stuff like that. It's really cool for that. Should we make like a natural bay or like a lagoon? Yeah, I know people. I've kind of like. I thought about the lagoon thing before. I'm thinking that's going to be in the Caribbean type area. That's what I think. So Joshua Price, when will you be finished with Valorant? When it's finished? I was planning on being like finished a while ago, like a couple of weeks ago, but it just didn't happen because of work. So work was too busy. Yeah. Blue Shark, are you getting bored of this or just tired? No, I'm not getting bored of it at all. I kind of want to get it done. Like, there's a difference. Like, I want to get it done, but the problem is it takes so long to like work on. The work is just killing me at the minute. Right, so we're just going to have a look at this to see if the height's right for it. And that would give us a good idea. Height and the size and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's alright. This is quite a lot bigger than I thought it would be, actually. Yeah, that's the only thing. I might want to bring it in a bit. But then again, do we want to build like a massive... See, that's quite a big bay. That's what I mean. Right, so maybe we... yeah, because that's the bit that I'm looking at for this, which is that one. It's quite close in, isn't it? So maybe we need to split that off a bit. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Bring it in a bit more. Quite a bit more, actually. Which isn't a problem. We'll do that. Right, out of below 50. So what we'll try and do... I've got an idea now. Right, I'll talk you guys through it. So we'll have like this bit of land going in here, this bit of land going around here, like it's like a cliffy area. So we can build like a nice little Roman type city or something like that on top of this. And then we'll have this bay here will actually be over here. That's my plan now. That's what we'll see. Cool. Thank you very much, Yankee Streams. Thank you for coming on, and have a good day anyway. Have a good day at work, if that's possible. Alright. Is it so Zank? Is this just for Minecraft? It is, yeah. Yeah. I think. I mean, I don't know if you can use it for anything else. I'm pretty sure it's just for Minecraft though. Don't think you can use it for anything else. You never know. Right, here we go. So if we do like this instead, this might be a better brush anyway. There we go. So we get something like that, right? And then we cut it back. And then we raise it again. Like that. Okay, and then we do the same around here. So that means we're not going to get... If we get the beach in here for that kind of like coast, we'll have a little bit more, maybe some hills on this bit, and then we might have the river go through here or something. I don't know. So we'll see. That's the only thing I'm worried about. That's where we're going to get the river from. But it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. It's quite a nice brush, whatever this is. It's quite worn, but I quite like it. We got this one, which is really like quite aggressive. This one. Right, let's try this then. If we go from that, let's get this coastline quite jagged. There you go. Okay. Obviously, we're going to have to roughen up this bit a little bit, but that'll be fine. There you go, right. Let's try. So move it over a bit. I don't know if that's going to work actually. I think we need that to be smoother as it goes out. Right, let's repaint a little bit. Retry it, and then we can see. And we're just looking at this part now. So I don't need to really care about anything else, so I'll just like repaint this bit. There you go. There, and natural one, which is going to be 45, and then we'll give this a render. See what that looks like. Oh, helps if I close it. What I'll also do is turn on shaders, because shaders will help a lot with me deciding if I like it or not, because I'm so used to shaders. Right, okay. Shaman 69, how am I handling the heat? It's not too hot today, it's actually quite cool. It looks really bright, so it's actually really grey. It's been quite humid in Cornwall. Like, we've had some sunny days, but it's actually been just humid as hell. So yeah. So Blue Shot found some more custom trees and rocks. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Thomas Brower want to make my own map, but don't know how World Painter works. There's quite a few tutorials on it. There's a lot more than when I started, so I've got a couple tutorials. There's some other good tutorials as well. So really, Capuchin has some tutorials. Who else has got some really good ones? Just started doing them. Oh god, Vagecraft. Has Vagecraft started doing them? Maybe, I think. There's quite a few, but just type them in. So I'm just lighting a candle at a minute. So usually have a candle on. I don't know why. Just do. I just realised I didn't have one. Right. Yeah, right. Miss the old 2013 videos? I don't. God, that was ages ago. So old. Noggin Plays. Noggin Plays. Very strange name. Yeah, the problem with the old tutorials was that was back when I didn't have a job, so I could do anything. And then I got a job which was doing like hardly anything that wasn't stressful, it wasn't challenging in really any way, shape or form. Gotta be, well, it was challenging, it just wasn't as challenging. This is a lot better though. God, this is much better. Yeah, I quite like this. Now, is that kind of the kind of rock we want with it though? It's a real question. What is this? It's hardened clay and grey. Hardened clay, white clay and grey. Okay. interesting. Like you can see, like I want to deload this now. So yeah, like I had a lot more time, so I was able to, like, you know, build a lot more. The problem with the big tutorials type stuff, which is, I'm guessing is what happened in 2013. It took so much time to actually build the stuff, and I actually had the time, so I could like sit there for like 8 hours a day and build something, and then I could spend the next day another 8 hours recording it, and it wasn't a problem because it was, you know, it was fine. But these days I can't do it. Just can't do it because of work. Work is too heavy, and it's really heavy work as well. It's just heavy. Simple as that. Right, this is a lot better. I'm quite happy with this now. I don't want it to be too high up, and I'm actually quite happy with those hills. They're actually quite soft. They're not as like these ones are quite soft. These are like really quite steep. So I'm quite happy with that actually. But yeah. How's it going? Spazza27 YouTube Spazza Simino. How's it going? Very long name. Very long name. Right, so we're gonna have this bit here. Now what we're gonna have behind that? So we'll obviously have like more of a beach down here then. And I wanna have more hills on this side actually. Let's get sort of the hills first. Probably at or below 70 or something like that, because we're gonna have it. Right, so I have that can like raise up just on this side or something. It's got like this weird raise thing. I don't know. Like that, maybe grab this one. Get that in. I'll try that. How's it going, Purge Anarchy? Hello. Who plays Overwatch? My friend is in love with it. Tracer. I've actually not played it, but I quite like. I don't know. I think it'd be quite cool, Overwatch. Because I played Loadout for quite a bit. And it has that kind of like feel, as well as, you know, Team Fortress obviously is quite a classic now. So I think it'd be quite cool. I think Overwatch would be really cool. Actually, I'm going to cut down this bit. This doesn't all need to be like really hilly. Alright, I'm just going to get a softer brush as well. This bit just to add in a little bit more, you know, hills and stuff like that. And here we go, like that, and then maybe even use the smooth tool on this. As crazy as that sounds, even do that. I know it's quite horrible sometimes doing this, but. Alright, and now we need to try and sort this out a little bit, which is going to be really difficult. And annoying, but... Right, is that 30? Yeah, so that's 30. So I try and make a natural beach, which is... It's always a nightmare to make like a natural beach that goes up and stuff. Right, so that's all 30. Oops, we need 31. 32. Oh, 32. No, we need more 31 in there. I'm messing this up so bad. Ah, it's so annoying. Right, let's just try that for now, right? And we'll just see what it looks like. I'll just have these weird, like, yeah, that's fine. It doesn't matter if it's got weird stuff in it. Right. And also going to do some heavy type stuff over here and on top of this as well. So we might have a river coming into this bit or something. I don't know. Like from up here and then it weaves around and goes down. I think something like that, maybe. We'll see. Ah, cool. So who else we got? We got Marcelo W and we got Pixel Kex. How's it going? Right. Right, let's build some mountains then. If we have a mountainous region around here, and then we'll have like another bit around there. And I'm going to use the super ridge because I quite like that. Well, or shall I? Use this mountain brush. Let's try this one. That's quite extreme. And we'll try this one. And I'll try this one. And this is my random approach to mountain building. As people have started to learn. There we go. And that's going to make some pretty extreme hills like on this bit. I don't know what this looks like at all. So let's have a look. Yeah, it looks like some pretty kind of hills, really. Doesn't really look like mountains yet. So we'll just like expand into this bit. Maybe we'll have this bit as quite mountainous. Or just a little bit. It doesn't have to be, you know, loads. And we'll try, there we go. Like that should do it. Oops, look at that. Try that, right. There we go, that's better. That's better mountains. So how's my day? Not too bad today. We made some like weird breakfast lunch omelette thing. It's really nice. Seki, make a world painting. No, I can't do that. Don't do it. Just give it a go. Or you can just download this map when it's done. There's that too. Gotta go. Thank you for coming on, Blue Shock. It's very nice to see you. Right, so what we've also got to do, I just realised, is also mountain up this side a little bit. It's quite an interesting brush. I quite like this one. I've not used it by itself. It's actually quite nice. It's like not too heavy, you know. What I'm thinking of having is like a river coming from here and then goes down to there. That's my idea. Whether it'll work or not, I don't know. Obviously got to have some areas for like farms and stuff like that. I don't know, is this going to be big enough as an island? I hope it is. I mean, it should be. I'm just tapping this now randomly. There we go. Right, now what we need to do is do at all below, probably around 50, just for this back bit to do like a proper cliff. Like that. I'll merge it into this bit, I think. And then turn that off and then do this. Just roughen it up a bit. Like that. Right. Oh. I have to go to school today. Ugh, that's no good at all, Canadian Gamer. Am I going to place custom ores? No, I don't think there is any in Conquest. I'm not really too sure. Is there? Is there custom ores? I don't think there is. But who knows? Who knows? Like, is there custom ores? Should we have a look? See, I don't think there is. No, so I won't be putting in custom ores because there isn't any. You can do it. It is possible. So yeah. Right. So that's what we're going to have for this. For now, anyway. So it's kind of like ruggedy bit here. We need to... This just needs sorting out completely. I just don't like the look of it at all. I'm being lazy. I shouldn't be lazy. There we go. Just really smooth it out. I like smoothing sometimes makes it look really bad, but you can also make it look really good. Oops. There we go. Okay, well, we've got this weird island at the minute, and we need to make it look a bit better. where would you suggest getting more custom brushes from? The internet. Literally just Google it. Google them. Genson Gaming a little while back posted a link to my Twitter with a load of them. And I've kind of been using those quite a bit. So totally check out those on my Twitter. I don't think it's not a pinned tweet, but it is on there. So if you guys want to check that out, please do. I'm just going to make some more cliffs on this side as well. And also over here as well. I'm actually thinking like a little pathway around this hill thing. It kind of works like that. So there we go. Right, okay, so we'll get that. Let's grab one of these. That, and... should we check this out? I think we need to check it out and like paint it, repaint it and check it out. Right, let's do it. And turn off that as well. So I might actually check out most of the island. I don't like this blob up here, but we can sort that out in a bit. Right, there we go. Right. So, really quick, we're going to do that above 30 degrees for the sandstone gravel, which obviously is going to hit quite hard, heavily with those hills, but we kind of knew that anyway. Which is quite good, really, because we do want it to be quite rocky. I'm not going to try and do a little bit of a messed up bit as well. Probably up here now. Depends on if we can use that for something. There we go. That one, and about 45 degrees. I'll get onto your comments in a sec, guys. Sorry, just behind at the minute. Because this can be a little bit laggy and I want to make sure I don't miss any bits. So as soon as I turn my head I know I will. And then we'll see it and it'll look so bad. I reckon anyway. Right, okay, there we go. Right, should we actually change the biome as well? Because we're going to have to do that anyway. So biome only on land. To Savannah. And we got to biome the entire map yet. I've started doing bits of it, but I've not done all of it. So that's going to take a while. Right, there we go. Okay. How much memory Yarowyn have? Like for actually opening up the map and stuff. I've allocated 24 or 32 gigs of RAM, something like that, but it doesn't need it. It actually doesn't need it. So yeah. Yeah. Looks like I should do more collab builds. Yeah, I want to. It's time. Like I've wanted to like jump on with Jag at some point and do some more videos with him. And the same with Serena Capuchin and Co. It's time. It's like if I'm knackered, I'm knackered. From coming back to work, if I'm too tired, I'm just too tired. I can't do it. So it's difficult. So yeah. Right, quick. Can there be sections of plains with the ocean biome? The grass colour looks good in the ocean biome. What does it look like? Is it like a light colour or is it dark? I can try it. Definitely try it out. I can't remember because I think the biomes have changed since going over to the Conquest mod because I couldn't get one of the colours or something. Right, so we're on that bit of outcrop of land. Which looks pretty good. Pretty happy with this. Pretty happy with this bay. We can actually get some good ships in there. There we go. That looks better. Let me just. Whoops. Time set. I'll just do game rule. So that's our first pass at this entire place. So we've got quite a nice bay. We've got quite a nice area here for buildings and stuff to go on. It's not like a massive area, but for like quite built up, like Roman houses and stuff like that, it'll work quite well. It's just whether we put in a wall or not, or if we keep it the same as... oh god, where's it gone? There you go, like that. We just keep it the same as that and just build it really close to it. But I kind of like this over here. This wall bit. I quite like it. So I might try and keep that. Alright. Oh. Just got stuck then. Right, so we've got this bit. So this isn't... actually, this turned out quite nice. You know this bit I was like kind of a bit unsure about? It's actually turned out to be an alright beach. So there we go, we've got that kind of stuff there. So we've got a nice beach down here. I don't really like the hills though. The smooth brush has just done a real number on it. These are alright. So what I'm thinking about these hills is like temples and stuff like that. So we could flatten it out a bit. Actually, I could actually keep this and yeah, flatten it out and use it for that. I've got to think about a hippodrome type place which can actually fit over here. This is quite nice and flat. So I want to keep that. Yeah, this is actually definitely big enough. My god. So where's this bit? This is just... not there. This is just over here, isn't it? Oops. So this is just this bit here. So we can actually do quite a lot with that for a city type thing. Definitely, that's big enough. Ocean biome is grass is darker, cool. Darker shade of green. I'll try it out, because I do need a darker green at some point. The jungle one did not look right at all. Did not look right at all. The jungle one. It made it look it was yellow or something. Or brown, or I think it was brown actually, yeah, it was brown. Right. Can anybody remember? Spectator mode, isn't it? It's game mode 3. That's the one. Which allows you to fly through stuff, doesn't it? Right, so we've got that. This was the little passage that I had going around here. So we've got another hill, which you can use, which I'm quite happy with. So that's actually quite good. Now, I've got to think about where I've got vineyards and stuff like that, and that's where I was thinking the river would be really good. So we have like the town away from the river a bit. I know that doesn't really make so much sense. There we go, that's actually turned out right as well. So it's all this. We should at some point hit into... yeah, see, this could have all farmland on it and everything. So actually, it's big enough. Which was my main worry, was that it wasn't big enough. Just replace when it's finished. So I'll be releasing Yarowyn when it's done. There's no point releasing it before it because it just, you know, you can't build in the map and then it'll just be a new save and it'll just wipe out everything you've done. So it doesn't make any sense. So that's why. There we go. That's not too bad. Shame there isn't an area for a fort like I did before because I really like that. I really like doing the fort. So I'm wondering if I can like push out one of these, even here or something. Or we just build a brand new fort somewhere else. Well, actually no, up here could do, couldn't it? It's like mountain pass thing. It's quite interesting. Don't know, what do you guys think so far? Are you happy with it? Need to change anything on it? So obviously it's quite big. It's quite difficult to tell really, isn't it? Ooh. So down here it's quite low. So let's see about that. Could maybe do with better cliffs around these sides. I don't know where we're going. I'm going north, so I'm guessing we're going onto that peninsula bit. There we go. So those look quite kind of good where they're quite eroded, but I think it could do with more cliffy type materials, cliff type things going on. So we'll see about that. We'll see. So Keki, Siki, Siket. Oh, you're Dutch, I'm guessing. One, because I couldn't pronounce the name. Two, because it has head in it, which makes sense. I'm going to build modern map on this map of medieval. This is a medieval map. Yeah, this is definitely medieval. The question is, actually, I'm thinking now, because I want to get an aqueduct in to this map, right? Well, not this map specifically, but I mean, I want to get an aqueduct into the city from these hills. So, How do I want to do that? I do also want to build like an offshoot island as well. Maybe. We'll see. Right, so do we build another like mountainy thing up here to get water out? I think first we sort out the river. That's the main thing. This river. Let's get a nice brush. I kind of use this one. No, this one. Used before and it kind of works. So where's the river mouth going to be? We have it down here, really low. Right, I know that's. Yeah, that's better. At the minute it's really rough, but it's fine. It's quite like a valley, so you can do like a bridge going over it or whatever. Whoops, don't go too close to that side, do we? Not at all. Right, let's try that, try that, try that. And that, and that, and that. And that comes up to here. Right. I was planning on having it coming from here. Let me just smooth this out a bit. And now we'll give it a go. Right. So I'll just get onto the comments. Sorry, guys. Yeah, you're Dutch, so Seki is Dutch. It's because of het, which is it, I think. Or, well, it's not het, is it? How do you pronounce it again? I can't remember. But, yeah. That also your last name, the last name part of it looks very, very Dutch. Yeah. Croatian guys. Cool. Right, let's give this a go. This little river. I'm going to try and make it quite a bit of a big river as well. Like it'll grow. You know, I don't want to have it like tiny. So you guys keep on telling me off for tiny rivers. So I'm going to try. There you go. Not only on land though. So you've got to keep on having it on water as well, otherwise it doesn't look right. It just doesn't work. What is this map for exactly? So that's Vap Free Kid. This is for medieval stuff. I kind of want to get back into medieval building, and Alzadakros wasn't up to it really. I don't think it's you know, it was an old map. It was built on old metadata conquest. I guess we can call it old metadata conquest now. And it just didn't quite have everything I needed on it. So I kind of wanted a brand new, fresh slate, and I thought, why not do it just like start from scratch. And so I started building this map. Bit crazy, but that's the way it is. So yeah, that's how we got started. That's pretty much it. Right, we've got this hill up here. Do we want also like a hill? I think we need a hill up here. Of some kind. Just gonna get a mountain brush. Just get some land, like some weirdish land. Not really a mountain, just like some hills type area. Now I think I've still got the 3D view on there. There we go. Yeah, something like this, like not a mountain, but then it looks like it's got. I actually kind of want to bring this brush across here now because it looks really good. So I'm gonna do that. And all of this can be like farmlandy type area. I don't know how we're going to get the water from here. Maybe we're going to have another aqueduct to go over it or something. I don't really know. We'll see about that. Anyway, right, repaint. Time for a repaint. Don't need to repaint everything though. Just the major bits and bobs of it. And did we want to sort out this while we're here? Yeah, why not? Alright, so if we just grab quite a violent brush. What's that? 34. At or above 34, we'll do it. And so what we can do is we can do... I always do this. Turn it off. What I want to do is actually capture that box there, and then do something like this. So to make it like quite steep on these bits. So I'm thinking anyway. And then what I'm going to do is do this and then like that. Right, anyway, that'll do. Let's repaint. As I planned to do a minute ago. I got distracted. And we'll have a look at the river, see if it works. If it does, then cool. Should we put some... I'll put some trees on this as well. Good thing is, because we can just like grab it from the sets that we've already got, it's quite nice as we go through it, so it's quite cool. And get an idea of what it's all going to look like. And then I can try and chat to you guys as well. Same problem with World Painter is it's quite... you get like nice pauses when you're actually waiting for it to render, but that's about it. It's not great for anything else, you know. It's quite intensive, really. Right. Let's do that. Right, okay. Whew. Lots and lots of stuff going on. Ethelda's build team. Bifrost. Yeah, Bifrost. Doesn't really exist anymore, doesn't it? Oh, that's sad, actually. Yeah. So, Vape Free Kid says, do we need a beef computer to run this type of stuff? Not really. Mine's using up 2 gig of RAM. So, and that's a very, very large map. So, like, we're just running on this little bit here, but I mean, it's huge. This map is absolutely huge. It's got a massive desert. It's got red desert. It's got a jungle. It's got like frosty lands at the top. It's pretty huge, and it doesn't seem to really matter at all. It doesn't mind. No worries at all, Mike Droid. If you guys are like, if I don't mind you guys chatting at all, it's not a problem. Like if you guys are talking, it doesn't really bother me at all. Unless I'm asking you guys something, I'm like, guys, help me! I need a decision. Help. You know, then it'd be different. But I really don't mind. It honestly, doesn't bother me. Right. Savannah grass. This will be only on terrain bear grass. Oh, damn it. Only on bear grass. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of savannah grass apparently. Jesus Christ. I think it's because the rest of it is yellow as well, and savannah grass is yellow. So this just makes it look so stupidly heavy. Even though it's not. There we go, Roman forest. But even better. So Roman forest will have that intensity, and it's also going to be out or below, sorry, 150. So we've got quite high stuff, and below around 20 degrees, something like that. I'll just start pasting this one around. So it'll be mostly in these like lower areas, but then you'll get an occasional tree and everywhere else. I've got some tweaking to do with my brushes on it. Like. It's weird, isn't it, when this, like, when it's remembered where it last was. There we go. We got this weird, like, salmon pink island now. It's a bit weird. But right, we're mainly just trying to see a couple of things, which is, is the grass too much? Is the do the trees work? Does the river work? Yeah. So, Vape Free Kid wants to make a world recreation of the last Airbender world. Absolutely do it. Go with it. World Painter's your best bet for it. Definitely. Let's give that a go. Let's see how this works. Oh. Scotland has a wall. It does, yeah. Hadrian's wall. Yeah. When the Romans, so this is a bit of history for you guys that aren't British or don't really know about it. But when the Romans invaded Britain, they pretty much went everywhere. I don't think they made it all the way into Wales. Didn't make it all the way into Cornwall, and they didn't make it all the way into Ireland. And they didn't make it all the way into Scotland. So basically, all the Celtic parts of the UK at that time were safe. And the Romans tried to invade Scotland, and they failed so many times that the Emperor Hadrian actually built a wall, and it's called Hadrian's Wall. And it goes all the way across, like from England. It's like a perfect border, really. It goes away from there. It's quite cool. If you guys wanted to see that, it's obviously it's been like torn down over the years, and there you go, Hadrian's Wall and stuff like that. But it's different, definitely different. There you go. It's like a tiny little wall, but it used to be big. It used to have like a massive garrison. Like there goes a garrison. But there you go. That's where it goes across that part of the UK. Crazy, innit? But kind of cool. It's like our wall of China, but maybe 1% of the size. There we go. At the time of Emperor Hadrian, there you go. You can see he cut it off there. Actually, he did get Cornwall. We did get Wales then. It's just Scotland that was not going to give in. Crazy. See? Random stuff we talk about. Don't know what time we're on stream-wise as well. 1 hour 20 minutes. That's not too bad. We're doing alright. Doing pretty good. The Great Wall of China, but British. It is, isn't it? But British and a lot smaller. And a lot smaller. Yeah, a lot smaller in like terms of like length, width, and height. It's like the cheaper version. Right, are we ready? Is it done? Okay, let's have a look at Salmon Island. We'll see. Okay. So the the first thing I've noticed is I might have the tree brush a little bit heavy. Just a bit. But, meh. What do you guys think? It's a bit heavy, isn't it? Yeah. It's like a forest. Oh, damn it. That's so annoying. That is this is like a Roman, this is really a Roman forest. What did I have it on then? Oh, I had it on 100. Oh, okay. Right, well, I think we're going to start again with that. I think in other places I've had it really low. So, because I was not going to be able to see anything at all. It's too much. I think really like 22 maybe. Just occasional trees. Oh, damn it. That's so annoying. So annoying. There we go, right. Okay, so that should hopefully have got rid of everything. Intensity like 22. Go on. Look it back. 22. That's better. Look, now it's not Salmon Island. I think that's pretty much the same kind of densities we've got here, maybe. No, I've got it on 8% on those. So maybe 22 is still too high. Weird. Didn't realise it's so intense, but I don't want to change it now because I've already painted it elsewhere. Might as well just change the brush. Right, let's go 15. Let's try that. Let's give this a go. Right. Okay, now let's render that. That should do it. That should sort it out. It's crossed. Right. Way too heavy. Yeah, it is Fibkid. Right, so... sorry. Let's make a Slavic forest. Slavic forest. What's the difference between a Slavic forest and a normal, like, pine forest? Okay, so you guys have got giants. That's what I've just learned from this. And ents. And it's very cartoony. Lots of giants and bears. I love that. It's just brilliant. Okay. Yeah, we've kind of got forests like this normally. It's pretty generic. I mean, obviously you've got more weird giants in there and ents and stuff in a Slavic forest, but I mean, look, there's another one there. I mean, it's literally everywhere. You've got what is with that part of the world? Why is there so many of these weird little creatures? It's so strange coming up when I just type in Slavic forest. Oh, what's with this dude? That's like Jesus if he was a tree, isn't it? Oh no, that's Jesus in a tree. Amazing. Okay. Oh dear. Right. Netherlands, Nederlands. Blah, blah, blah. New here. It's a website where you can download some of the custom brushes. On Twitter, there is... I don't know if I'll be able to see it. I've retweeted so much stuff since then. Basically, Genzong Gaming tweeted a load of... There you go, this dude here, Genzong. So if you do at the real Genzong, you'll find him, and he gave me a load of them. I'll put it into... I can just do this, can't I? There you go. Put it into the chat. That's where he's got a collection of, like, this thing here. He's got a collection of the brushes in here, so he's got all the websites. Those are the ones I've been using. He sent me a couple extra ones that he's made, and he's trialing out, so we can see how they're going. But that's pretty much it. So you can check out those. All right. What BO2 or schematic packs are you using for the trees? I'm actually using Darth Enigmas for the trees. Darth Enigma made a load of them for the Conquest mod, which is why I'm using them, because, you know, I'm using the Conquest mod to build in, so it makes more sense. There we go. Right, so we're back on this island again. I did forget to move myself, but this is a little bit lighter. Still maybe too much. It depends, though. I mean... Like, if you're going to build something, you're just going to delete them anyway. So, do we care? Yeah, we still care. Yeah. This is quite good, though. It's quite long, isn't it? It's take a while to go across. And there we go. That's where we're going to have another thing. Right, let's just do time set. Quite like this bit. Okay, didn't repaint that then, did I? This is a lot better though, actually. Even if the sand just stopped down on this level, this looks a lot better for like a like coasty thingy. Yeah, a lot better. We'll see. So there we go. That looks all good. Pretty happy with this. Got some nice hills around. It definitely needs less on the trees still. I think definitely. Right. Make the reach. I've got some areas that are quite similar, actually, already. And I've got a place that's like very similar to Markov. So that's quite good. Started on the Indonesian area yet? No, I've kind of got... When I was looking at it, a lot of the terrain's quite similar in terms of the rock. So I've instead gone for like quite a lot of oriental style terrain around here. So we've got a lot of it around here. And then we've got a lot of islands as well to play with. So all of these islands are like oriental styled and seem to be quite oriental coloured. So I've gone more for that rather than anything else, because I don't know how much I'm going to do of it, because it's not as common. A lot of people that have kind of like want to build on this map have said that they want more western areas to build in rather than like eastern styles. So I've got areas enough for it, and there's plenty of them. So we'll see. So Dominic Sismanak, how's the job interview? How's it going? Was it alright? I hope it was alright. So they can be nerve-wracking, but sometimes they're alright. Right, so I quite like this hill, though. Whoa! Okay, that's a very big cliff thing. I'm actually tempted to make this into a custom cave layer underneath. Yeah, I'm going to do a custom cave layer. I'm just going to change this music to... What have we got? That one. One that I always use for my like Roman stuff. So Slim 2 Gamer, Slim 2 Gamer. But for some reason that just confused the hell out of me because it's the same. Oh God, I can't even see your comment now. Damn it, it's gone. Are you going to build on this map? Yeah, I'm going to be building on it. It's going to be released blank, so you guys have a blank slate to work with, and then we're going to do a couple series on it, so that'll be quite good. Yeah, I should make Pride Rock. No, it doesn't quite work with World Painter. World Painter's very good at making like it go. Oh God, oh dear. So I just noticed this. Oh, it's a rock. No, it's fine. I thought it was ore coming out. Yeah, World Painter's really good at making like a hill go like this, right? It's absolutely brilliant at it. It can make a perfect like hill. What it's not good at is doing like that, like a sticky out bit like Pride Rock. And the reason it's not is because you would have to build a hill that would come out like there, right? And then you'd have to use a custom cave layer that cuts out like that. And that's how you'd have to do it. And it's a pain in the ass. It's so much easier to do it by hand. So much easier. Anyway, this looks better. Some bits need tweaking, like that, but this doesn't look too bad, actually. Now we can tie this up, like, by hand to somewhere up here. I'm pretty happy with it, though. It looks a lot better than it was. Let's just follow this river down now. So we'll see. Is there an African jungle? Yeah, or savanna? There's quite a few like savanna type areas, but not really. Like there's a lot of terrain like this, but with a lot less trees. But there's no specific African savannas, and the reason being, I mean, there is the closest that you've got to it is around. Ooh, there we go. So you got this desert here, and then there's like a dry bit of grassy area around here, but it's not really. And the reason being is because I don't know what to build there. It's not like a big civilization type thing that I think people are interested in. Which is a bit of a shame, but it's the truth as well. Yeah. So that's the way. Anyway. Sebstone, thank you very much, dude. Keep practicing at it, you'll get good at it. Like, it doesn't take as long as you think it'll take, World Painter. Just keep building on it. It'll be absolutely fine. Yeah, see, that river's not too bad. It's going to be a pain in the ass to do. Because of the bloody angle that I've done it at, which is all at an angle. It's going to be a little bit of a nightmare to build a bridge across, but that actually might be quite good to do it at an angle. Tarnleaf, how did I make the layer for the river? So Cerulean Capuchin has a really good tutorial on it. So that's Cerulean Capuchin. But basically, like this. This is the small river. So I would say, you know, write down this. So it's custom ground object layer, materials water, thickness is -3, meaning it cuts down into the ground. Variation range, leave that totally because you want it smooth. You don't want it any like, weird rippy, outy thing. Edge shape, go for linear, and width, go for 4 for the small river. And then there's also large river, which again water, but this time -9, and smooth, and width 15. Okay, but that's pretty much it. What I've done for these areas is I've got the large river here, and then it feeds into the smaller rivers. So you get like different layers of how big everything is. Yeah. So that's how it works. Right, so there you go. So yeah, what we've learnt from this, sorry, I've got a bit thing. Need the reach. Oh, so you mean it as like Terrell. See, the reach, whenever I think about the reach, I think of Skyrim. Don't think about going with frames for it, so. The reach in game, I haven't actually seen it, because I haven't seen, I'm not up to date on this. I'm going to get off this weird thing. The reach, I'm pretty sure, is quite green, isn't it? It's quite a green area. Have they actually released the pictures of High Garden yet? Oh, go away, you don't want Sunspear. Not really. It's just quite green. There's quite a lot of areas like that. If it is like this, I think we just got to go with the reach. See if there is anything. Probably isn't. Yeah, not really. If it's like, there we go. If it's like that, then we've got that kind of type of terrain around. So that all exists. The majority of that kind of terrain, which is, I would say it's quite hobbity, is around, nope, not there, around this area here. So all of this bit here is quite reachy. You've got white stone up here, and then it goes into grey stone up here. You've also got it around here. and also down onto this bit here as well, and across this coast is all quite kind of like that, but this is more mountainous type area. So that's how that is. Is there a Japanese island? Yep, Japanese island is, well, there's quite a few actually. There's the big one up here, and then there's these smaller ones around here as well. So there's those ones. Right, so am I happy with this? Kind of, obviously need to fix this bit, but that's not a problem. Cool, right. And we need less trees, obviously, as well. Trees. Right, start again. As we always keep on doing. It's really annoying, but oh well. It's got to be done. I'm also going to repaint. Well, I'm going to take off the grass layer as well, just in case. But I'm kind of happy with that river. That's the main thing. Is there an archipelago? I can't ever say that word, but is there... Let's make convert that into dictionary terms. Is there a group of islands altogether? No, we're going to do that for the Caribbean type area. Is there a South Asian area? Not really. I mean, when I was looking at, like, India, right? I was actually, like, the vision in my head of India is completely different to what actually exists in India as terrain and stuff like that, because you've got, like, this very mountainous terrain, which is quite normal. You've got, and then you've got this kind of terrain that's, like, really grassy, quite open terrain, which is, like a wetter version of Turkey, in a way. So we've kind of got this terrain, and we've got, like, desert areas as well. I quite like that. That's really cool as an area, doesn't it? Like this bit here and looking over a plain and stuff. Anyway, so we've got that kind of terrain. We've got this type of terrain for, like, India. What else have we got? Southeast Asia, in Pakistan and Bangladesh. I haven't really got a Bangladesh type area. We did have a look at the Bangladesh marshes, though. If we have a look at the landscape, like, Bangladesh, from what I understand, is quite marshy and quite what's the word for it? I don't know what the word is for it. But yeah, it's quite whatever. Whatever the word is for it. I don't know. So we've got this big marshland, swampland over here. But that's pretty much it. Right. So hopefully, what happened to my mod resource pack? I turned it into a mod, and I need to update the mod. I just need to do it. Reminds me of Tamriel. Yeah, people have said that. In one of my other streams, I actually go over why it isn't Tamriel. But it is very similar in terms of the entire shape of it. It's just that we don't have that big thing. Anybody that is a fan of Cyrodiil, I've got, like, a place where the Imperial City could kind of go. It's not big enough for it, I don't think. But if you want to do a mini one, you could do around here, because it's like it's inside a lake that's onto the ocean and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of cool. So I've got bits for that. I actually, out of the like Oblivion and stuff like that, my favourite place is probably Anvil. I really like that style, so I really want to do like that style. Right, let's get rid of all this. Go away, go away. Okay, that's weird. Let's find the grass. There we go, that's better. So what I want to do is tweak a couple of places on the terrain stuff of it, but we definitely need less on the grass. We need to get rid of that as well. Right, so we're going to show those trees. I'm going to show those trees what's going on. No, we're not. So I'll cut down on those trees. Right. Let's think about other areas that we could do. We could have, like, an extra rock in here or something. I don't know. We'll see. Whoa. So some game is building a New York type of city. Any tips? Like in World Painter, or are you just building it in, like, Minecraft? If you build it in Minecraft, don't do it too straight. The worst thing you can do with cities is try and make it really straight in Minecraft. You want to try and make it so that you get an odd road. You know, like in New York, you've got that diagonal road that cuts through. Like, shove one of those in it. It'll throw off all your buildings, and you have to be really creative. But it'll make it look much better and more real, I guess. Is there an Australian area? Not really. There's pretty much everything else, but not an Australian area. Only because it's a medieval map, so it's a bit like... Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about that. Right, let's go for... I'm going to make some really crazy... out of below 50, I think. Like a... I don't know if I like that or not. Maybe not that one. Maybe we'll use this one. It's got a weird like shape on this one. See? It's quite interesting. I think it is anyway. It's a really interesting style. Interesting shape. There we go, that's got a lagoon now. So whoever asked for a lagoon technically has got one. Right, and then take that off and just go on top of it. I'm going to cut through bits of it as well. There we go. Weird island spiky thing. Because we can. Can I make a mountain range like the Vale from Game of Thrones? You can do. I've not got one because the Vale is just so huge. Like, it is just so ridiculous. The kind of like mountain ranges I've got is goes from around here and whips around. I've also got, you know, that also goes down to here. I know it looks green, but it's not. There's also one that goes around to here and goes out to there and there. And there's basically there's quite a few mountain ranges, but there's not one that's specifically like the Vale. The Vale of what's it called? Arran? Arran? Arran. It's got to be Arran, isn't it? Yeah, you know what I mean. So there's not one specifically like it, but yeah, there is kind of areas for it, if you know what I mean. Like, you could always change it. Alright, I'm going to make like a weird island thing here as well. It's a bit softer now. And then we're going to roughen it up with like this weird brush. I found that always really works for some reason. It's like, start off with a really nice like flat island, then use some horrible brushes on it. That always works. Right, this area as well I want to make a bit spikier, so I'm going to use a river brush actually, which is really hideous on it, which I used before. Some weird like things going through it. I don't know. They look really scarred and stuff. I don't know if I don't know what this is going to look like at all. Might look hideous, but it might look really good. Find out. Alright, so let's have a look on the map. There you go. It looks really sharp actually. So we'll see what that looks like with some colouring in. That's basically what we're going to be doing. Right, go on to that. Colour it all in. Is there any other areas I need to tweak? What do you guys think? Is there any other areas I need to tweak on this? Is there a French area? God, you're asking every single area. I mean, a lot of these areas that you're asking about are very, very generic. So think of them more as generic areas, like styles and stuff like that. Like, desert is a desert. You know, but there's like so many. Oh, what happened to the Mongolian area? Yeah, that totally changed. I was thinking about it. And I was thinking about it for a while, and I was just thinking, like, do I really want to do have a gigantic portion of my map just open, and literally just have a couple of like proper like yurts and stuff like that around? And I was like, no, I don't really want that. I think it'd be too much of a waste of the map, which is why I changed it. So if I might still build some areas around it and stuff, but I'll kind of like put it on the back burner. Because it's not like a major... I don't think it'd play too much into the whole fantasy of this entire island and everything, so that's why I've kind of got rid of it. Instead I've put some like dark hills where I'm going to build a vampire castle instead, which fits more the kind of thing that I want to do. Like in this area here is going to be some sort of vampire castle thing. It's going to be like the evil part of this world, this side anyway. It's going to be vampires. We've got the orcs on the other side, so got to have something. That's my idea anyway. That's what I'm thinking. So Sebstone, how long have I already worked on this map? Well, probably around 40 hours so far, I reckon. It's been a very, very long time. Very long time. Very long. But that's the way it is. They just take so long, maps. I really do. There you go. Right, so we've got that. So what I want to do is 31. Right. Or above 31. Only on. No, I want it on. Actually, if I do it below 30 degrees. Only on bare grass. No. Now above 31. Below that. And I want bare grass. So this is what me fixing this bit here. So that. Like that. There you go. And then if we do, I've got green riverbank, which I know sounds a bit weird, but only on terrain. No layer. Custom layers, small river layer. That'll also sort that out a little bit, make that a little bit nicer. Back to the grasses, and I think we do need the 100% as well. So 100% only on terrain, bare grass, and that's it. Actually, that's, oh god, damn it! I always do this. I always go onto the wrong brush. It's really annoying. And that should sort us out. So what we want to do this time is like check out this side here, check out those weird rippy bits that I've done, and check out the random little island things that I've used, built. And we'll see how that looks. Right, trees, Roman forest. Right, I want to turn off that grass now because it's so bright. Roman forest, I think we are going to go down to like 8. Out or below 150. Below 20 degrees. And we're going to have about, yeah, probably around 8%. And once I've done this, I'll jump onto your comments, guys. Should be back in action for that. Almost. I hope. There you go, that's really spiky, that one. That's cool. Oh, right. Let's double check to make sure we've got everything in there as well, because I know we might have expanded the island since we've done stuff. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. Okay, let's cut down on that. Right, there we go. Okay. How's it going, Toxic Gamer? Yes, I do. Of course I do. Hola, Razor Laser. That's a very cool name. Razor Laser N. Lewis Akiyama. How's it going? Clock Salad, do you use 4 or 3 wide roads? So for modern building, there'd be 5 or 7. It depends on the road. Change it. Seriously. Like, so by 5 wide, I mean like 5 blocks of grey. Then you get a block of white, then you get a block of grey, and you have that on each side, so it'll actually be, what, 9? Yeah, so it'll actually be 9 blocks wide, but that middle part will either be 5 or it'll be 7, and if you're doing a highway, make it bigger, so that it looks like there's enough space for accidents and stuff like that, you know. And if you've got a smaller road, then make it like, you know, 3 wide, like really, like, switch it up a bit, but generally I'll just use 5. Just make an area with lots of rivers, so the city is built on one of the rivers, so something like Venice. Yeah, I thought about that for this Roman island, actually. I was really thinking about it. But then I was looking at, Venice, and I was thinking, let's have a look. Venice aerial view. I was looking at Venice and seeing like how it even works, and it looks like it would actually be easier to carve out by hand, because there's like, you could do this big river here, you could make land, and you could do a river going through it, right? You could do a main river going through it, but then the rest of it, the smaller canals, it's so much easier to do it by hand, because you can imagine trying to cut that out in World Painter. It'd be a nightmare. So I did think about it, and I thought about it for quite a while, especially with this bit. I did even get this picture up and went, it's going to be so difficult, so not too sure. There you go. Oh, what's the map size again? Quite big. Let's have a look. So you can have a look, can't you? Dimension properties. Dimension properties. I don't know how you even look anymore. I've expanded it a couple times. Big. That's what it is. Operations? No. What is it then? Preferences. It's not going to be on that. I can't remember. It's definitely not 630 by 630. That's the default preferences for the entire thing. But it's quite big. It is quite big. I remember I scaled it down, but now I've scaled it up again. Yeah. Right, so you ever check it out? Do tutorials and world edit because brain fart when you try to use it. I haven't got any. I've got a very old one. I've not got a recent one. That really weirded me out then because it was white underneath that. Yeah, I've got some like a very old tutorial on it. It's pretty easy world edit. It's not too bad. But yeah, there's quite a few on the internet now. It's kind of, you know, become quite popular. So go check those out. How much longer do I think this stream will last? So you can plan how long I can search for landscapes. I don't know really. I kind of want to make sure that this gets all finished up. This is quite a nice little area here actually. Quite like that. The trees look a lot better now. There's just a few of them. Quite like this area though. I really like it. Like, I'm thinking like water coming from up here and then streaming down, making its way down into there, something like that. That's what I was thinking anyway. How's it going, Genzon Gaming? It's going good, dude. We are almost there, I think. I've got quite a lot of caves to do. Caves are going to be my nightmare, as well as finishing up like the schematics for trees and stuff like that. But that's kind of, it's not too bad that, because I can just, you know, put some music on or whatever and try it. Right, let's have a look at this weird terrain that we made. Definitely looks weird and bumpy. It worked though. Because I wanted something a bit different here, so it's all a bit more, you know, it's got like little shallow areas and stuff to build stuff in. I kind of like it though. It's kind of cool. Right, some islands up here. Now are they? I don't know where they are. There we go. That's one of them. So I think that's the second one we made. Yep, that's the second one we made. Needs biome. Okay, that's good. Needs biome on it. And then there's the other one we made. This other one that's a bit weird. And again, biome. Definitely, it's got this weird lagoony thing here. It's kind of creepy. That almost looks like it needs a waterfall, doesn't it? This bit here, it's just like natural for it. Apart from that, it's alright. Weird land. weird land area thing. So there we go. I'm kind of happy with it though. It's alright. I mean, that's just a small island as well. I mean, that one there compared to the rest of it. Right, biomes. So we're going to redo the biomes on this, because we've probably gone off and over. So there you go. No, go for 100%. Don't want any like piddly biomes. We want proper biomes. Apart from that, though, I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm going to do like a final pass at some point once I've got everything else done on it. This map, I'm going to do like a probably do a stream where I just sit with you guys and we just go over absolutely everything on it. And make sure I haven't made any mistakes or anything that just doesn't look really weird. So we'll see. Yeah. Right, there we go. So that's that. Oof, God. Cool. So you got that now. Oh, right. Is the Elven Forest from like Lorien from Lord of the Rings? It is, yeah. Yeah, we've got an Elven Forest up here. So this is the Elven Forest part here. Which is really weird because it's backed onto a jungle, but it actually doesn't look as bad as you think it would. There's some areas that do look quite bad, but which I need to tweak, but we'll ignore those for now. Maybe. Yeah. Haven't had a look at it yet, Genzong. Oh no, I have, yeah, floating islands, yeah, using custom. Yeah, I'm just not keen on floating islands in general. I don't know why, I just don't. I don't know. I'm not sure about them. Which is really odd, I know, but I just don't know. Right, we're going to do a cave layer anyway for inside this rock, I think, or should we do it inside this one? Because I know before what we're going to do is have we're going to have custom ground, crocodile pockets, cave layer. We were going to go for, like on the last one, we're going to do it for like a Hades hell thing, weren't we? It goes into it, so I might start off with like some caves. I might do like a normal cave first, and then we'll go on to the rest of it. So what do we call that terrain? Sandstone, smooth sandstone. That's good. Sandstone gravel, is it? Sandstone gravel, cool. And smooth sandstone. Excellent. That's good. Not white rock crystal. That'd be very strange. Right, fixed depth. No, we want opposite terrain. Fixed level. There we go. Go for that. Fixed depth, fixed level. Something like that. I want a smaller one, I think. We don't need it massive. I'm going to make it a little bit spiky on the roof, as I always do. I always seem to make it spiky on the roofy bit. And then what we're going to do for the bottom is variation. Probably have quite a bit. But again, do like a kind of hilliness of it. Don't want that much roughness to it. Oops. Right. I might even flood this with water, actually. So if this is on level, go for 50, and we have that going up to level 70, right, 60, and variation range going up above that. I'm going to try and make it so like a hill pops out of this. 400. Yes, that's the problem with 50. So I'm trying out this. Try it. Let's try this. Right, there we go. That's where that's going to appear. So this is going to be quite a big water system, so it's going to be quite massive. This is going to take a while to render. But we'll try it out, see what it looks like. Where is it? God, it takes so long to get down to places like this. This will take a little while to render, guys. So, oh no, actually no, it won't take too long. It's 2 shaders, so we'll do that. Right. So Rizzo 3S, are you going to make a road system? I'm not planning on doing it. I know I did it on the Isles of Dacros, but I'm not planning on doing it with this one. Because I never got to use it, and then I think it kind of forces you to go down a route, which I don't want to do. I kind of want to make people, you know, like, instead of, you'll try to build stuff off of roads rather than just build stuff where you think it look good. So I think that's that. Yeah. Could you make a mesa or a hellish island? Yep, already got mesas. So the mesa area, I can't show you because it's loading the map. Mesas are above. We've got different types of mesas. We've got the red type mesas, and we've got Bryce mesa, and we've got normal mesas. So these are all around here. So this is the Bryce mesa, this is the red mesa, and then we've got the normal type mesa type area here. And there's already an orc island as well, so there's a hellish biome, literally like hell, over here, which is a big orcish island with a volcano and stuff. Very orky. Very orky. So we've already got all that. Ah. Yep. The World Painter version of the map, no, the file won't be coming out. No, because as soon as you do that, somebody will just steal it. Like, people will steal this map. I know they will. And they'll just go like, no, I made this in World Painter. The only thing I've got to prove that I absolutely made it is, well, 1, the 30 hours of streaming. But 2 is the actual map itself. So that's why. There you go. So that worked, actually. This is freaking huge, isn't it? This is really big. Okay, maybe this is a bit too big. Yeah, that's the only problem, it goes down too much, so I think Need to fix floor level, needs to come up. And actually the whole thing probably needs to come up to about 60. Maybe bring this up to 70. Maybe bring the roof... I don't want to bring the roof down, the ceiling down. Yeah, if that goes to 60. What happens if it goes to 60? I mean... Oh, okay, it's the other way around. Right, okay. I see now. And I think maybe this needs to be more like 250 or something. Right, well... Because this is... it's turned out alright. What I don't like is it's like going with the natural hills. Like, it's not that messy, but I quite like it as well. So I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Don't know. We'll see. Right. What's my expectation for the end product? A map that I can use and build on and stuff. That's what I want. Yeah. What I've been doing so far today. Showing off a couple of caves. Some of them I can't show off because they take ages. The grottos take ages, really do take ages to do. It's not that they take a long time to actually do in game. It's more that they take ages to render. It's so long to render. Yeah. Could I make some custom dragons and fly them in the sky? No, I did think about doing this. This was back when I was a Dark Cross, but it would just take too long for me to go through all of them and do them. So, yeah. Flooded caves would look a great place for a Dark Elf city. Actually, yeah, that'd be quite good, wouldn't it? Dark Elves. Where should we put Dark Elves? Because I haven't actually thought about Dark Elves. Yeah. Generally, Sekio do everything solo because it's easier. Because of work, I kind of get quite tired from work. It's quite heavy work, so it's like if I had like regular times that I knew I'd be online, then I'd do a build team. But I don't. So it's easier to do it on like by myself because then say if I like said, all right, let's do some building tonight, and I'd go like, actually I can't, I've got to work late, or I've got to stay an extra 4 hours. I'm going to be in really late and I'm going to be really tired. It just wouldn't work so well. So yeah, this actually works quite well though, this cave. Not so much for what I wanted it for, but I was wondering how to get like islandy type things coming out of the water, so that kind of worked. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Dark Elves, should we have them in the watery type, like the icy type areas? Like, because we've got icy places. This looks better, I think. It's just too much to load. So I'm not sure about it as an actual... As what we're using it for, it doesn't really work. So what I might do is edit this and turn it into... Call it Dark Elf Cave, right? We're going to call it Dark Elf Cave. And Dark Elves, to me, kind of work with purple-ish. Kind of. So what I'm going to do is have... It's going to have black stone. Floor is going to be dark gravel. And then more black stone. We're going to actually move this. So we're not going to actually have it here at all. But we might as well keep that same brush since it works. So... and we'll work on that a little bit later. But for Dark Elves... Where should we put them? Oh, I'm thinking up in here. Up in here. This area here works. Well, that's quite big, actually. So that'd be quite strong, wouldn't it? This is the problem with the layer, is it's really difficult to tell where it's actually going to go. So that's going to be northern stuff, so we don't really want it there. This was going to have some dudes in it. So that goes really high, actually. Okay. Let's try and get it into this bit. So that's still going to continue on there, and it'll just cut off suddenly, and I hate it when it cuts off suddenly. So what we need to do is have... something like that, like quite a bit lower. These are really high, aren't they? These are really damn high. There we go, that works. So we can actually have it as this bit. So that's where it will naturally end. So it's only the dark purple bits that actually work with these. I'll try this though. So I'm just trimming it because it speeds it up a tiny bit. Right, so if we have a look in here, we'll check this out. We'll probably want to, in the roof as well, put some other stuff. Right, we want a clear selection as well. We want to put in crystals and stuff like that, aren't we? So this could be where we get the purple crystals, purple and blue crystals. That'd be quite good. Yeah. Yeah, we got some doors. We got some doors. Add some cobwebs and black rock to cave system. Yeah, cobwebs don't work the way that you think they'll work. You can add them into like the walls and the ceiling layer, but it'll just be added randomly. It won't be like on the end of it. So you would want, say you got a load of spiky bits coming down, you'd want them to be on the end, but it just will be randomly, so it looks strange. You can do it as a custom object layer though. You could put in cobwebs, but I'm not so keen on it. I've thought about doing it, but I'd rather do that by hand. I know that sounds very strange. Yeah. Mountains are too big. What about near the ocean and make the water a darker tinge? Ooh. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what this is like. So it might be that it's like really nice and big, and we can build a proper city thing for them. Sounds good to me, anyway. Right, should we check it out? Let's check it out. Have the forest elves and dark elves bordering each other. Actually, where we put them, they should be, hopefully. Kind of. I mean, this is more in the snow. But let's take that. There we go. Now I should be able to see it when we go down. Take a while to go down because I made it a lot lower. A lot lower, apparently. There we go. That's with a different rock type. This is better, isn't it? Doesn't seem too big either. So I know that this went into another one, didn't it? I'm just wondering how it's going to make it into another one. Oh, that is so cool. That is so damn cool, isn't it? Did not know you could do that. That's luck. Oh, and this one goes into a very small one. Now I'm never going to be able to find my way back, am I? There's one over there, I think. Oh, there we go. That works, doesn't it? How's that? Cool. So what we'll do, I think we need it spikier, and we also need purple going into it. Purple. This is what I want to add into it, like crystals and stuff like that. So we'll do that. Right. So tool info. Oops. Tool info. So we'll do Dark Elf Cave. So that'll actually make some underwater caves and stuff like that. It's quite good, isn't it? Ceiling. So what we want to do is edit that layer, but we don't actually edit the layer because it would edit it for everything. We take a copy of it, and we take a copy of it by cheating, kind of. By literally just taking a snipping thing, so I'll throw that on the other screen. So I was kind of showing this earlier as well, how you do it. Dark stone, crystal. So we'll call it. So we've got 2, 3, 5, column 11. And we got 2, 3, 5, column 10. And we've got 2, 3, 5, column 2. And 2, 1, 9, 7. Sorry if I'm talking about weird numbers. And 1, column 5. There's quite a lot in that, actually, isn't there? I think a lot of them are blue schist and all the different variations. And then the new one we've got, which is purple thingy, is 1, 4, 1, 2, 4. 4, and that's actually going to make up a bigger percentage. I'm going to make it 300. It's going to be really like dark, crystally. Make it really pink or something. I don't know why. Right, so that should work. The other things we need to do, yeah, make it spikier, which means we might need to raise the roof, which is fine. So generally, if you make it spikier, you'll be increasing the variation like that. I need to do that, and we also want, or I want, a little bit of roughness, even if it's just like roughness 1. Try that. to try and make these ground bits a little bit rougher. So I'll try that anyway. Give that a go. See how that works. There you go. Right. Only Daka would rather place thousands of cobwebs by hand. Yeah, mainly because the problem with the cobwebs is you've then got to destroy them to build on it, and that can get annoying. And I don't know. Maybe. Have you tried those two weird wood volcano brushes yet? No. Which ones are those in Genzong? I've tried a couple weird. I have found some weird brushes in there, which I actually quite like. They're quite good if you like build a mountain and you just want to roughen it up. There's some really good ones for that. They're just weird, but not really in particular. One makes an island in the cauldron. Oh, okay. And looks exploded in the other. But yeah. What happened to Lioness, St. Vincent and Fox River? Still on the server. They still exist there. It's just Lioness hasn't been built on for ages. So I've had to bring it off to do the modded stuff. So I haven't got it on a modded server. In a minute. Right, let's go down here. Whoop, there we go. Well, that's weird, isn't it? We need some night vision, because it's really difficult to see otherwise, isn't it? The roughness thing didn't do it as rough as I thought it would. But there we go, that's better. Some purple, weird purple crystals. Do we need more crystals? I think that's enough, isn't it? It just adds a weirdness to it. I quite like it. Just everywhere you look, you get these weird crystals. What do you think? Yeah, like it? I like it. Volcanoes folder. Oh. I might not have those yet, actually, Genzong. That might be the new set that you sent me. I haven't updated it to it. I like this though, how it goes under. So because we've raised the roof a little bit, it doesn't go under as much. Okay, so we don't get really underwater places. We still do enough though. So I was just thinking going. So I'm going north at the minute. So that should be the right ridge line then to go down and find the other way. Is it down here then? Possibly. And then underneath here, I have no idea where we're going, but I'm guessing this goes into another cave somewhere. Or just a little stick. Yeah. Oh, damn. Right, okay, well, that's fine. So, right, what other comments we got? Just found your stream looks awesome. Do you give these maps out for download? Yeah, this one will be out for download since it's done. Really. Make some sea lanterns or something with glass pane fairies. And put them in the Elven Forest. The Elven Forest has already got the... So we've got fireflies in Conquest. So we've got these, which fly around, which work really well. So they're pretty good. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with that though. Will resources spawn on the map? No. I tried it because people have asked before about resources spawning in it, and I thought with this one I'd try it. But because my entire world, like the water level, was at 30 rather than whatever the normal is, which is 70, resources start to spawn on the ground, and it's really annoying, like just randomly in cliffs and stuff. So when I tried it with this, I actually tried it over in this area, and it made the mesas look like crap. Really bad. So I'm not going to be doing any of those layers. The only thing I might do is some underground pocket layers. But I'm not sure yet. But to be honest, it's not a survival map. It's a creative map. So ores don't really work as well. You know, it does make it a bit laggy as well. Like with rendering out at the end, it does quite a lot. So yeah, right. Anyway. Right, so anyway, yeah, so what we've got, I'll talk you through the caves. These are all grottos. So these are all like little grottos with, like you know, like typical kind of, what is it? Skyrim grottos with pine trees. We've got some grottos over here, and we've got normal caves as well. But we need to make a normal cave down here, don't we? So we just built a dark elf cave randomly. We need to do something with this that I think we need. I kind of want one actually. I might even make it just over on here instead, so we get something here, like, and not do anything in there. We just dig through that or something. I don't know, because I don't know yet. I'm not too sure. We'll see. Right, fixed depth. We don't really want opposite of terrain, do we? Yeah, we'll do fixed level, and we will roughen up again. Assume you can't like copy and paste the layers and that, like just like, copy them forwards or whatever. I don't know. Maybe you can. I just don't know. I'm too dumb to know. It's possible. Sandstone, gravel, and then sandstone, smooth sandstone. Right. Not white rock crystal. Right, there we go. Smooth sandstone, and we want the bottom width and top width. Yeah, let's get the top width quite heavy, so it's quite like rounded. And the floor we'll do a bit of variation, do a bit of roughness, and we'll do 300 this time, which apparently doesn't do enough, do anything at all. It's really weird. Then roughness 2 just suddenly goes crazy with it. Alright, we'll try that, and we'll do it as blue or something. I don't know. Try that. And that's not enough at all. Okay. So what do we need to do? Maybe let's go up a bit more. Nope, that's not enough at all. So what's that one? 100. See, this one, it should appear here. There you go. This is where it would appear. Alright, okay, so maybe we do have to do it in like this one or whatever. Maybe we just play around with it. Maybe we just do it on like this side or something rather than this one over here. So if we take this down a bit, not up, down. That created, yeah, that breaks the link, and then because what you get with the brush layers is it can go really weird. Or at least I found it can go really weird. So I'll try it over here. And this is what we'll do. Right, let's just render out this one. Ugh. There you go. Whoops. Did not want to minimize that. Okay. Da -la -la. Yeah, me and Jag should do a build together. Yeah, I need to chat with Jag as well. I need to catch up with him. It's been ages. Problem is we've got the time difference and work. So we both work as well, which is really annoying. Working is the worst. Yangtze River in the Asian area. Yangtze, I don't know about Yangtze. Where's that? Yangtze. Should we look at it? Oh, it's like that. Yeah, that'd be very cool. But I haven't got one. I've got... that's very cool actually, isn't it? Look at that. Meow. As well as these bits as well, these like gigantic sandbars. Bloody hell. That shot keeps on coming up all the time. Let's go through here. If we have I can show you guys what I've got for the Asian areas. I've got... obviously got the big river going through here, but I've also got big rivers going through these like big... those big lumpy things. I can't remember what part of the world it was from. Like which it was. And we've also got the stone forest area, and I've got to put an actual forest in there as well. So that'd be interesting when we get around to that. We'll see. Right, let's try this. Did I decide where you put the Dark Elves? Yeah, we've already built the area for it as well. We've done it. Done the Dark Elf cave. That's all done. That's how good we are. We're like pros. This is really damn deep. There we go. It's weird, isn't it? The only thing I don't like about it is when it does these like it's the way that it calculates the hills must be using like sine waves. I mean, I'll be doing it like with maths, but I don't like it. It's just got that kind of like, I don't know, something about it that I don't like it at all. But I mean, this is a big enough area for whatever we want to do. I don't know what we want to do in here at all. But I might just do like an underground temple type thing. I might curve in the bottom of this a bit more as well, so the bottom width I might just build that in to get it also to 36 or something. And I might, well, I would put stuff on the ground, but I know that it'll just take too long to render. That's the only problem with that. Oops, no, do export it. So we'll see. Right, anyway. Cool. Long Bay would look good. What's Long Bay? Is that how Long Bay? Like that's actually like the place. Don't know if we can fit it in though. We're too late to the party, John L. Yes, that we've got already. Yeah, yeah. This kind of thing we've already got. That area. We've got. I mean, it's similar. I say it's not. It's not based off the same place as Halong Bay, but it's this kind of terrain where you get those. Which I think it was Zhangzhilei or Zhangji or something. I don't know how you say it. But all of that is around here, like this bit here, and it goes out into these. So you get this into this bit of water here. So that's that. Pluxella just says roads. Doing modern roads are killing me. Copy and paste. Copy and paste stack will help you quite a bit. Stack command will definitely help. There you go, that's better. Right, okay. So all I did was curve it in a bit more, and it doesn't seem to have really done anything. I just don't like how it's so bumpy. I think it needs tweaking. Variation range, maybe you need to have like 14 blocks or something like that, and maybe do roughen it up a bit more. I'm messing around with it so far. It's been so long since I played around with this. These kind of stuff. Yeah, Vietnam has cool stuff. I think that's where I was looking at it. Was Vietnam in that area? But it's got that kind of almost like pinky-ish gravel. It's quite good, pinky grey. Cluck salad, they're angled roads. Yeah, that's a pain in the ass. They are. I've not really figured out a proper way to do those yet. The only way you can do it is by doing the white lines on each side, and then masking that material in the middle. That's the only way I've been able to do it. Because that's it. That's pretty much all you've got to be able to make those easier. So then at least you're only doing the lines. But, oh well, there's nothing you can do about it. Ooh, Genzong, what have you found? You found something that you can add for details. What have you found? We got Clesian. Clesian or Clesion? I don't know. How's it going? Ooh, there we go, it's done. We make coral and ships and put them over the water. Not going to put the ships over the water, that's up to you guys. But I am thinking about coral reefs and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, rice terraces, I've thought about that. I don't know how to do them without spending a hell of a lot of time. I tried to do the same with, you know, like, oh, this is better. This is hell of a lot better. This is much better. It's still like a weird alien cave, but this is a lot better in terms of what I wanted it for. Yeah, so I kind of was messing around with the mineral deposit things, you know, that you get. Like in Turkey, it's got them really weird ones. What are they called? Like, it's called Turkey mineral pools. Because I wanted to make these. Because I saw there was a dude on Planet Minecraft that had done it, and it looked freaking awesome. But I was trying to figure out how to do these properly, and it was such a pain in the ass that I'm just going to do them by hand. If I do them. If I want them, that is. Like, if I want to make them a feature. But they're really weird. Really weird. But rice paddies are kind of similar. Does that make sense? Yeah. Right. Should we get some coral done? Let's do some coral. That's the next thing to do. How long have we been streaming for? 2 hours, 24 minutes. I'm going to take a break in a bit, I think. Right, let's get the coral stuff. Organic blocks. Is it going to be on? Go away. That's a very old launcher. Wow. Right, okay, coral. Here we go. So sponge, wet sponge. Does wet sponge work the same way? Like, does it actually absorb water now? Like, is it going to cause a problem, is what I'm trying to think. Like, I know that ages ago, before I was playing Minecraft, it used to soak everything up, didn't it? Sponge does. Okay, so sponge soaks up water. Don't use sponge, but we can use wet sponge. Red coral, yellow coral, blue coral. If we delete those. So what I want to do... How am I going to do this? Right, okay. So that one's wet sponge. Get them in the order. Let's get them save. Wet coral 1. Coral 2. And then what is this one? Red coral? Yeah. And need to copy as well. I don't know if I did that with the other one. I don't think I did. I don't think I did the copy. Okay, let me get yellow coral. Okay, and the blue, do the same here. Blue coral 1 and... Oops, needs copy as well. Right, try that. Ooh, where's my chat gone? There we go. Okay, so we'll try that. I know this is going to look a bit weird, but what we'll end up with is like stuff like this at the minute. Like when it'll go down to here and it'll just be a little bit random. I'm kind of happy with that at the minute. We'll see. Right, okay. Ba -ba -ba -ba. DM, because you can make World Painter glitch and make tiger striped terrain style terrain similar to using rice terraces. Cool, please do. That'd be good. French Riviera. This will be years long, yeah. Yeah, it will do. How many towns am I thinking of doing? Quite a few. I've got... I mean, my original plan... I'll show you my original plan. Which is... Here we go. This was my original plan for it all. And the original map that I got off the interwebs. It's changed quite a lot in terms of terrain. It has switched. But these are the kind of styles that I'm thinking of doing. I'm just going to work through them, really. We'll do some as streams, some as normal videos. I want to do like a mix, really. So we've got everything from Fairy, Elvish, Hobbit, Gothic, Baroque, Tudor, Colonial, Pirate, Victorian, Goblin, Dwarven, Orcish, Mystic as in Mystic Pine, some Inuit stuff, some Nordic stuff, Mayan, Aztec, Celtic, Incan, Dino. Dino we're not doing anymore. Mongolian we're probably not doing anymore. Asian and stuff like that. So Asian will get split into Chinese and Japanese styles. Steampunk I'm not really sure if I'm even going to do that. Not sure. It is a style, but I don't know if I like it or not. I don't know if it's the kind of style for me. So we don't know. It does look similar to Terranil, but it's not. There is a stream where I prove that it's not Adam Craven. I do prove it. What mods am I using? I'm using the Conquest Reforged mod. So that's got all these extra blocks and stuff like that, but obviously this is Yarowyn. This is World Painter, sorry, not Yarowyn. It's because it said Yarowyn at the top. Do I watch anime? No, not really. I'm not a big anime person. Most gamers usually are, but I'm not really into it. What I'm making today for the last 2.5 hours, sir. Jocelyn Adakal. Yeah, 2.5 hours. I've been making, well, Roman Island and bits and bobs around it. We've got dark elf caves, and we've made some other caves and stuff like that. Really, done quite a bit of bits and bobs. Ironman6433, how's it going? So yeah, been doing some good. Block Thrower's back. How's it going, dude? Right, what was I doing? Coral. Right, that's what I was doing. Coral. So instances, not backup. What are schematics? There we go. I should do for coral. I've never done it before, so we're going to play around with something. Let's see if it will work or not. Don't need a new tube, it needs to be world painter, schems, objects, coral. Paste that in there. And we'll create a new custom layer, which will be a custom object layer. And we'll go into coral and we'll grab all of these. Now, we don't want them to be on solid land, we only want them underwater. Okay, and we don't even need random rotation or anything like that, there's no point. So that's all we need. Yeah, might as well turn off random rotation, there's no point in it. And I'm sure it'll try and figure out if it can rotate it or not, like with the objects, so if we tell it just not to, I'm sure it'll make it a little bit quicker on render, maybe. I don't know. No clue. Right, okay, so this is going to be coral reef. And what colour should we have coral reef? Bluey colour? No, we don't want it blue. We want it quite obvious. Pinky kind of colour? Orangey colour? Orangey colour. Right, so there we go. Give this a go. So we've got coral reef. Where are we going to have a coral reef? Maybe around here or something. Only on water. I mean, it should be anyway. And we'll roughen up the terrain first. Oops. Not with that brush though. Ooh. Let's get a custom brush that will actually work for it. We'll use this one. There we go. Right, okay, so around here we're going to use it. Paint some coral reef now. Just like that. And we're now going to try it. I don't know what it's going to look like at all. Now obviously it's in quite deep water at the minute as well. But I just want to see what it looks like really and see if the brush has even worked. So we'll see. Right. Silkavan, Dwarven, when do you want to finish the map? As soon as possible really, when it's done. I don't want to rush it, but I want it to be done soon. I just want to build. You've sent over a fjord brush. Oh, amazing. Though I'm pretty sure I don't care about fjords because I can't be arsed with them. It's really bad, but yeah. But I can't be bothered. Right, okay, so it did kind of work. But it's a little bit rubbish. You know? doesn't really work that well on that. Yeah, it's just so spread out, isn't it? Right, so we need to... I think if you did it like one per 64 blocks, yeah, really intense. That's when it's 100% and then it'll go off onto its own thing on that. So we actually don't need it because of the type of thing that it is. Do you want it more like almost like using one of these cave brushes, really? Let's go for some rocks first. Let's make some. Right, there we go. Right, knock that down. So it's just underneath the water. But we don't want it to be just underneath the water, do we? Ah. Right, let's make an island, and then we'll delete the island, and that's where it's going to go. Right. Does that make sense? There we go. Let's do it. Right, now I have to paint it. And we're going to paint it with one of these. Because that should then be quite solid, and then it'll just stop. I think that should do it, actually. Let's just try it. Let's just try that. Let's try and figure out how it'd work. Quite well. Right. How much more to go? Like how many hours? No idea. I mean, it's impossible to predict. It can be as long. It can go on forever. I mean, you could spend ages on it, but I mean, we're over the biggest amount of it. Like we're pretty much onto the. Ooh, that didn't work. It's because it wasn't around there, was it? Oh, there we go. There we go. So it kind of works. It just makes it look like a blob, doesn't it? Is there any? Oh, there's none, is there? I was wondering if there's any slabs or anything like that that we can use. The only other thing we can do is mix in some other material. I mean, it looks different, doesn't it? Well, we need some rocks. That's what we need. We need rocks into it as well. But we need like rock, you know, it to be on rocks. Because at the minute it just looks like a blob. And look, then it just stops here, which is really weird, actually. Okay. Why don't you mix in sea lanterns rarely, so it shines a bit? I don't really like them, sea lanterns. The texture doesn't quite work. It looks a little bit too dark, I think. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not too keen on them. Sea lanterns in general, that is. So I'm not too keen on them. Right, what we're going to do, I think, is right. So if we got the height going up to 30, so at or below 28, okay. Should be able to raise it to like a plateau type thing. And then what we're going to do is something else. I'm going to crush it up. I'm going to do something a bit weird to try and make it like rocky and stuff. So we'll see. Watch this space. We'll try something. Okay, so we've got this here, right? And then what we're going to do is use like this brush or whatever. Oh, this is the one I actually meant to use before. Just to roughen it up. And there's a reason I'm doing that roughening up, because then I can use stuff like black stone, dark stone, probably dark stone, or yeah, dark stone, and above 30 degrees. So I'm going to use it quite heavily down here. You won't be able to see it, but it'll be there. And then we paint on top of that coral reef. Above that? No. So undo that. Do you want it just on top of it, or do you want it below the 30 degrees? I think we probably want it below 30 degrees. Right, and then we're going to try it this way. Where am I spawning now anyway? Right in the middle of it. Okay, that's fine. And I'll try this, because this should have created like a plateau-y type thing with some rocks on it. But also have some sand. Right, so is that now in the right area? Yeah. I mean, this might just be a pain in the ass and nobody will ever see it, but who cares? So let's try it out. Add a block of air to the layer. That way it has holes like a real coral reef. Yeah, hopefully this way of doing it with the rocks should work. Possibly Gensong. But that's a good idea if it doesn't work. Yeah. Let's try it. Okay, so this is a little bit higher. We've got bits of coral sticking out now. So don't know if I like or not. Because I didn't think about that when I went on to 38. I didn't think about that. We could definitely do a night vision potion as well, so we can see underwater. There we go, get rock at least. Only problem is, I thought I made it a lot deeper than that in bits. I just don't know. Right, there we go, there's the rocky bits. Just doesn't look that good. I think it's too heavy. I think it's too heavy as a brush. Let's just try basically knocking it down to like half of that, just to see what it looks like. The other thing I want to do maybe is put in some leaves for like seaweed and stuff. Jungle always works well. You know? So put in some jungle leaves. Is there anything that's in Conquesty that would work really well? Not really got any seaweed, have they? You got seashell wool, which is quite cool. You got sea stones, sea slabs or whatever. I'm just thinking, is there anything that looks? Because of course we can use these. Oh no, we can't. Ah, that's annoying. Okay. I was thinking we could use all these plants underwater. Oh no, there we go. That one you can. But then you get this weird water thing around it. Okay. So it's not going to quite work. But these might. You still got the annoying water thing around it. Copy. Stem save. Jungle leave 1. I know it says jungle leave. Boy. Okay, jungle leave 2 as well. Okay, so if we open up, oops, not that. Open up that. Open up that. Coral. I'll save it in coral because it's part of the coral thing. I guess. I don't know. It is kind of, isn't it? Right. Okay, and then go on to coral reef, and then add these 2 in. We just need to do all that editing stuff we did before. And then refresh it, and we'll just see what it looks like. Yeah, we'll just see what it looks like. I know it'll be sticking out a bit. We can always like lower the whole thing. Oh. How do you resize the brush? Just scroll your mouse wheel. Nice and easy. What size world am I using? Huge. It's a huge map. Pretty good. Yeah, this will be the longest live stream on the channel, I think. I have done a longer one. A long time ago, I think I did a 6-hour one. Which is really long. Okay, this looks better. Okay, this looks better, doesn't it? That looks a lot better, I think. The only thing I don't like is these random bits of colour. I think we need to tweak the colours a bit and make sure we get more of these yellow ones. The yellow ones need to be a bit more, because if we have a look at real coral reef, right? I mean, it's getting there though. That's the thing. Here we go. I mean, that's really colourful, but unless we can blob it together, there's no way to do blobs, is there? You know, like have patches. At the minute, it's very noisy. It's just noise. There's a brush. Such a shame. And that kind of like filters out here. It's a bit weird. Weird filtering out, but that's fine. Is there no like other trees that we can use that might look a bit better? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is like these. They're not. Ah, what? God, that is annoying. None of these will work underwater. That's nuts. Ugh. So annoying. Any of them? God. God. What the hell? That's annoying. I'm guessing it's going to be for all of them. Gorse leaves, what the hell are these? Don't know, we can't put them down. That's kind of annoying. Okay. Oh. No, it's okay, mine didn't work. So what I was going to do is these yellower ones. I was going to end up switching them out for those so we get more yellow with having more variation. Yeah, that doesn't really work. So that's a bit annoying. Damn it. Darn it. Right, okay, well, let's edit all this bit a little bit anyway. So we need to obviously get rid of coral reef area. Get a bigger brush than that. Right, okay, so if we go for that, the good thing is it worked, right? And all we need to do is just knock it down a bit. Where it was high. Oops, that bit needs to be a bit more up. There we go. Right, okay, so if we now repaste that, put it on that, below thingamajiggy, get a nice brush for it like that or something. That should do it. And do we need to do anything else with it? Yellow coral, maybe we'll have a little bit more of this. We'll get a relative frequency of 200. Damn it. Select. This wouldn't at all then. Yellow coral, so we'll do a little bit like that. And I don't know what else we need to do. What do you guys think? Is there a seaweed block? There isn't, no. So I'm using leaves at the minute, and I can only use jungle leaves because the other ones just disappear. Gah. Yeah. It's a bit annoying. Ow. So yeah, I mean, this is what we're kind of going for. It's these little gaps. I don't know if it's even possible to do it in world painting because it's quite detailed. To make it look natural like this, it'd just be... I've tried to do it before, like with the Roman stuff, and it was a nightmare. So I don't know. Right, this should now all be underwater, which it definitely is now. It's definitely knocked it down. So let's have a look. There you go. Let's have a look. Looks alright, doesn't it? Are you guys happy with it? It's kind of okay. It didn't turn out how I thought it would turn out. It just didn't. But it looks okay. So there's that. Yeah. Yeah. I will be. Yeah, I know. I don't think World Painter can really do it. But we've got one. We've got a reef there now. So there's that, isn't there? Yeah. Alright, well, I can show it to you illuminated and skyfic. We've got some in Conquest. We've got invisible lighting, but it does not like auto show up. Actually, no, I can't show it then because I'd have to go into Minecraft and save a schematic. I can't be involved. Right, there we go. It's saved. So I think the only thing we need to do, I've got some stuff to do with camera where I'm going to be doing some more cave layers and some grottos and stuff like that. We've got different crystals now. We've got red crystal, we've got the green crystals over on this side, some more green crystals over here. We've got the purple crystals and we've got the blue ones which are over in these ice caves, which is kind of what I wanted. I want some more green crystals around here maybe, but I'm not really too sure. I don't know what else we can do then, or what else we have to do. Apart from that, I'm pretty happy. So that's good. So Caribbean-y type area around here I think is going to be the next leg of the journey for a stream, and I think after that it will be it. So yeah, what do you think? Maybe? Depends what you guys think as well. I mean, I think we're almost there. I know that for the trees, my cherry pink ones, I need to expand that. I think... Oh yeah, we also need a mushroom cave. So we need to do a mushroom cave in here. So actually, a mushroom grotto. Let me quickly, we can do that. Possibly. Because we just need to grab this and... Snipping tool. I usually just grab the same grotto kind of layer that I've already done, because it's so much easier. And copy and paste it. Don't know. How's it going, Greasy Clown? Very strange name that you got. When is the next stream? I don't know. Whenever, really. Tunnels. What was that one for? Oh, that was the Roman one. Roman cave. Sorry. Yeah. If I don't name it, it won't exist properly. Right. So what did I have on this? Fixed depth of 31. Variation range of 40. Roughness of 3. My material will be greystone, I think I've called it. Yeah, greystone for ceiling. Fixed level 80, yep, 16. 16, 500. Whoops. Roughness of 0. And I've gone for... Yeah, I'll go for the same actually. So I don't think I've got a mushroom floor or anything like that. I think I've just got the forest floor, which I'm just using for everything. I really should have renamed it, because it's not... You know, I call it the Delicious Forest Floor, but it's not at all. 750. God, 56. Jesus. It's crazy. Top width. Okay. And no filling of water or anything like that. No. So this will be mushroom grotto. Mushroom grotto. And we'll create that and make it like a pinky colour. Or yeah, like that or something. Salmon-y colour. I might just make it in this one here. There you go. So that's where that'll be. So we'll just test out to see what it looks like on the inside of this one. And we'll also add in Add existing. Trees, mushroom forest. Yeah, 50 will do. Actually, I'm probably going to make a custom one for it. Maybe. Yeah. Add existing. Grasses. Fantasy grass as well. And that I want 100. Now this will take probably forever to render because it always does. It takes like 8 minutes. It's ridiculous. And you can understand why, because it's quite, you know, it's trying to do quite a lot. It's trying to figure out how to carve it out and everything. Oh dear. Undersea Island, yeah. I don't really want to. I don't know why it'd be used. So it wouldn't really. Don't know. At the minute, I'm just messing up the underwater stuff because that's all you need to do. Yeah. Sounds good, Genzong. Sounds good. What's everybody else's plans for the rest of today then? Everybody just chilling, or have you got stuff to do? Have you got work? Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? How's everybody doing, and what's everybody going to be doing today? I don't know what I'm going to do first today. I might try and finish up a couple of the caves, or I might play some Hearts of Iron. It's difficult. So do you like Hearts of Iron? It's awesome. Right. God, I wonder if this is going to just be going... Tomorrow you're going skiing. Whoa, Shula, that's cool. I've never been skiing. But I'm sure that's going to be really good. Just be careful not to get sunburnt, because most people that go skiing, whenever they go on a skiing holiday, always get sunburnt because you don't realise how hot it is. Well, not hot. It's the sun, obviously, because you're up high in the mountains. You're not getting as much like protection from it. And it is actually quite bright. So be careful of that. That'd be weird. Super hot in the Netherlands. Really? Oh man, that's cool. So that's Geo that said that. Geo Venelinen Panieni. I'm never gonna say that again. Too difficult. Getting recharged for work. Yeah, they're saying I know. Oh, work next week. I don't want it. 4-day weeks is the worst. I mean, I really like having 3-day weekends. Absolutely brilliant. But the problem is, you then come back and like you've still got to squeeze the same amount of like work into it. So yeah. John L, when you get the map, you can just open it up in World Painter and you can actually just paint it if you want them. You can literally just go on. You can like import a map you've already done. It's quite good. Today you're going procrastinating. Okay, that's good. Just Geo. Yeah, I'm gonna go with just Geo. It's a lot easier. Bradbro Games. Yeah, first time it's hot in the Netherlands. God, crazy. Oh well. Can't resize my brush and mouse is broken on my laptop. That's not good, Joshua Price. That's not good at all. That's bad. Yeah. About 30C here, grr. Remember the last time we went on holiday and we went to Lanzarote, it was so freaking hot. It was like 30 or 40 or something like that. Ugh. Like English people aren't used to it at all, so we were just like melting. And like all the locals were just wandering around like normal. It's weird. Nuts. John, where you live, it's always above 30 degrees Celsius. That's crazy. How are you not like melted? It's just too warm. Right. This is what I mean by it taking ages. The grottos just take so long to render. So I don't know how I'm going to do a tutorial on it, but they're pretty easy to do. You just have to get your brushes right, and there is problems with them with the step downs of the walls and stuff like that. It doesn't quite work, but apart from that, it's alright. We'll see. Right, that's going to take forever, isn't it? It's like, do I just end the stream, or do I show you guys what this looks like so we can have a look? And then you'll see that we'll need to make like one tiny little tweak to it, and we'll then want to test that tweak, and we'll have to wait another 8 minutes until we can actually even see it. I use Fahrenheit. Yeah, this is the problem. Fahrenheit, Celsius things. But when you go past 0, like below 0. It's all the same. It's really weird. Yep, I will do Genzon. Give me a sec. I think I've already got it up, didn't I? No, I don't. Okay. Oh, look. What you done? What you sent me? Loads of stuff. What you sent me? Or are you gonna send me something, Genzon? Let's have a look. Wait until you do. Don't think that humans can melt. I don't know, I reckon he could. Right, let's go back onto something like this. A bit better. So yeah, what do you guys want me to start building first? Where should we actually start on the map? Because we've got to decide that as well. I don't want to go straight into the Roman stuff because I want to kind of like see if I can copy any of the stuff that I've already done for him because it's the one that I've done the most of. Bet you we can't. It'll have to be started from scratch. Ah, no worries, Ginton. Is that for the new brushes or something? We'll see. Most people wear suits and stuff. I don't even wear a suit. Work in an office, don't wear a suit. It's weird, isn't it? Like, that's what you usually see is like dudes in suits in offices. Don't know why. Tudor, Baroque, build a dirt house. Really want Tudor. Yeah, Tudor would be interesting, wouldn't it? Baroque is superior, especially French Baroque, yeah. Or Elven maybe? Yeah, Elven might be good. It depends if we want to... I don't know what I want to do. If I want to do... Do we do little bits and bobs, right? Or do we do more? Got like all this Ark stuff. It's making me want to play Ark. Look at that. Toilet. Amazing. Do you like Ark? Anybody else play Ark? It's cool. It's cool as hell. It looks a lot better than it was. What are these dog things? It's changed. It's all changed. Let's see. Look up the Eclipse class Star Destroyer. Already seen it. It's just a massive one. It's too big. Like the Star Destroyer itself was big, and then you got Super Star Destroyer, which is too big to build, and then you got Eclipse, which is bigger than Super Star Destroyer. It's too big. It's just a Super Star Destroyer, which is bigger, but with a laser on the front of it. I don't know. I don't know if they're ever going to bring that into a Star Trek universe. Ooh, Star Wars universe. Yeah. Oh, they cross at -40, not 0. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Bits and bobs. Yeah. So should we do like? Oh, there we go. It's finally done it. Yeah. That took 7.5 minutes for this little cave. This is where it's going to take ages to render out. Yeah, should we, instead of doing the big cities when we get the map, do like little hamlets? You know, like four houses in a little town somewhere. So pick out where we want to do the big cities. Like I definitely want to do a city over here. We could have like a little town up here or something near the woods. A couple of buildings, and we'll try a style, see if that works, see if we like it, and then we'll go through that, and we'll just start populating with them. Maybe. Don't know. We'll see. Right, should we have a look at this mushroom thing anyway? And that'll be the end of the stream then. Right, so we're up here in the mountains. The mountains. Punch down. It does take a while to go down. This is why I'm going to have to mark them on there. But there we go. That kind of works. Didn't really work the way I wanted it to, but it kind of does. It just doesn't look like the way I was thinking about the mountains. The mushroom grotto looking is what's it called? Skyrim cave. What's it called? Not save. Cave. There we go. What's the one with the big blue blobby thing? Mushroom cave? I don't know. What's it called? This one. This is what I kind of want it to look like if we do like a mushroom grotto. That Black Reach. There we go. Yeah, Black Reach. So maybe we'll have. I might play around with some like getting some schems together or something. So I think that would look a lot better than these. Because these ones look too. These are ones Lentibranche's ones. I think maybe we could do with some nice big blue ones with some luminous on them. Like luminous-y ones. Maybe even make them out of crystal or something, you know? Make them really weird. I don't know. We'll see. Don't know what you guys think. See, Black Reach, yeah, there you go. Yeah, you guys know. Yeah. Need cities being a water sources, of course, of course. That's why we've got so many rivers everywhere. Absolutely everywhere, there's so many rivers. Like going all whipping all around here like lightning. So we'll see. Have a look. Do I still have the zip for the original pack? Probably. I think I've got it probably in here. I don't seem to delete anything, so yeah, I'll have it somewhere like that. Cool. Yeah, I can try and attach it to it if I can find the link to it. If I can't find the link, then I'm a bit stuck. Because always I have to upload it somewhere, and then we'll have 2 versions, and it'll go out of sync and all that kind of crap. Whereas if we can get the same link for it, then it'll be fine, won't it? But yeah, I think I'll do that as Black Reach type bluey colour, because we have got some very good. When I was looking at making the mushrooms, we did have some very light blues, like, you know, these. I know it's quite dark as well, so sorry dudes. Where have we got night vision? Oops. You know, so we'll do something like that. You know, we'll do some Black Reachy type ones, I think. Shouldn't be too bad. There we go. That's what we really need. Or we can do them proper Black Reachy like these type of mushrooms, and then we'll just do. Oh, gotta give them click on that, don't I? Do I just do some like invisible light in it or something? I don't know. Because we could put some invisible light into the schematic and see if that works. Don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, so that'll be good. Right. So yeah, I'll work on the little fantasy cave, and I'll work on some of the other caves. And once we've got those done, we've got the Caribbean area to do, which should probably would take us a little while, but it shouldn't take us too long, I don't think. Hoping it won't, anyway. This looks really weird as well. Light green reef tiles. Light green roof tiles are really, really crazy. So have a look at that, but I think we definitely need it more like Black Reachy, don't we? Yeah. So we'll try that out for this area. This area. This one here. Definitely. And then we've got some other ones. So I've got Black Reachy area type thing to do. It's not proper Black Reach, it's just a mushroom cave. I've got another Dwarven cave to do up here. Big one. Another one to do up here. I could just use this same brush. No, I can't actually. It's the same. It's different. But I might just edit the same brush because it kind of works for what I want. And then I don't think there's much else to do, really. I think we're nearly there. Apart from, you know, islands down on this side. Like a Caribbean-y type thing that we can put some pirates in. Really, that'll be it. Anyway, dudes, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream. It's been the longest one I think I've done on World Painters so far. And we are getting there. We're nearly there. So, have a good rest of your bank holiday weekend if you guys are chilling out. And yeah, guys, I will see you on the next one. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. 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 Don't know why I'm doing that at all. But yeah, see you guys later.